There we go, chat. So we are all ready to go. We're trying out Mayhem 1.08. The intent behind today's changes is to see if we can resolve the stat underflow issue we were seeing in rare scenarios. I think that involve you either getting stat downed or swap stat while something else is also timing out at the same time. So we put in more safety checks in all of the buff commands, the swap command, as well as the stat down, and by extension the pandemonium. And other than that, there's not really too many differences from when we last played. Now, I did adjust the prices a little bit to see if Librarian Rewind on a slower scale makes more sense or not. I left min stats as is for now, since I feel like min stats is pretty good, and I don't feel like the cooldown should really be impacted by that. So it'll probably have its own unique scaling. Hopefully you're doing well today, chat. I wake up my controller. I fell asleep, chat. We're going to be playing the Gamble Seed. Yeah, for some reason the title of it just, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to fight with it. I mean, I guess we'll do it once, chat. I'll try it this time. I feel like I've tried like 5 times and this has failed every time. What horrible thing am I going to see this time? That's not... it's not terrible. It loaded almost the right size. I'll give it that, chat. It was closer this time. We're gonna move this up slightly. Could be more like here-ish, maybe? Then we're gonna move it back down. Oh, interesting. It has the other ones. Okay, so that actually needs to go lower. Still looks a little goofy. Oh, you know what I could do? Alright, John. Use our brains here. Oh, it like clips through. That is so annoying. 1 second. On the fly. Good enough. Right, chat? Good enough. Whatever. This is good enough. Let's not focus on that anymore. Let's continue into the game. So we are playing, I believe it is a guarded OG Seed. And hopefully things will behave itself, but we'll find out soon enough. I'm going to connect the bot. I'm not going to start Mayhem quite yet. I want to make sure anybody playing this on their own that you see the words Mayhem started and then bot connected. If you do not see that, your bot is not ready. Let's not worry about that anymore. Let me hide this pre... I think I'm good to go. Pop this up here. Pop this one here. Probably delete our old save file. Let's begin our run, chat. I'm gonna call the character Bust. Because we went bust in Suikoden right at the end. But all exclamation marks. Ooh, we're feeling very orange today. Oops. I think we got this, chat. What an excellent stack. He got wrecked, chat. That was brutal, chat. I didn't even run out of crosses. Like, get out of here. Alright, so let's go ahead and start at Mayhem. Mayhem has now officially started. We're feeling very watermelon today.
Better watch your
Not bad items. I see we're starting off with Underwater. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, do I have Nerf Underwater on? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I apologize, chat. That was not intended, but too late now. I mean, it's nice to know that the Nerf Underwater thing is working. I suppose last time we didn't really record our previous change. So one of the requested changes was that Underwater was too strong. So I lowered the Underwater duration. Well, not duration, excuse me. I lowered the Underwater speed reduction. That normal Underwater is just like the Underwater physics is on. Super Underwater behaves like the previous Underwater. Kill some zombies while I talk. Well, I was hoping we'd get an interesting item. Oh, it's Muramasa. I mean, maybe for reach. Maybe I'll take advantage of that. But my bad, chat. I did not mean to leave that on. But other than that, we just have mostly just fine-tuning some balance issues with the stat gain. And it's mostly just bug fixes. Nothing too crazy in terms of commands. We have Rewind, which will, at this point, take me back to the entrance if it were used. We have the library, which will work me to the library. And we have min stats, which we're using to kind of fix some of the weird stat problems. Hello, Death. Chat testing all the commands. Thank you, chat. Well, maybe not thank you on the tough bosses.
Easy peasy.
6 shuriken.
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice.
Could be useful.
Probably the vengeful spirits of those who fought and died here looking for glory.
I had a feeling we'd be seeing the entrance again. So that shuriken will be useful for later. Well, Gaibon will actually be a fight now, so I can't just cheese it with Tetra Spirit.
It's a whimsical.
What are my stats that didn't kill? Oh my. Oh my gosh, the sliding with speed is horrible. But hey, at least I have Bloodsteel, I guess. Oh my gosh, we do no damage. That's embarrassing. I think this sword will power up from killing things that bleed. So that's not like the worst thing ever to have. Like, I'll take it. But yeah, our stats are terrible. Yeah, they're pretty terrible.
With a single breath, they appear.
Ambush. At least I could kind of heal myself. Although I'm randomly getting the curse animation. This is a problem. Why is my sword... Is that just a gimmick of the sword? I just can't use it sometimes? That's actually kind of annoying. Cat really hexed me? Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna die here, because my defense is really bad. I have Combat Knife, actually. That's be worse. I think it's time to use some shuriken. Okay, we leveled. That's good. That put me back at the entrance. Well, I think it's safe to say I'm not going to make it to the save point. I am kind of without weapons and without stats. I mean, fortunately, Shuriken lets me
Speed is key nowadays.
do some decent damage. But if I bump into a warg, it's basically GG. And then, like, it's possible. I mean, the Combat Knife seems to be doing well enough. Also, I love the music isn't playing because of Rewind. That's kind of funny, actually. Oh, the speed up. Oh, the speed up almost killed me. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, that's too powerful. I had no control over my character. I gotta do the intro again. Yeah, it's pretty brutal to be itemless. See, had I been rewound when I had the other equipment, I don't think it would be a big deal, but yeah. Getting rewound there is still pretty powerful. I'm kind of glad I put a bigger cooldown on that in general. Glad curses are now stronger. They shouldn't be. I can't say I really die that often as Richter, so this is new for me. Our color's looking very funky. Chat's using hearts only. I've already died, so it's not gonna do anything here. Ooh, he spawned in a different spot. Ooh, chat messed with his spawn RNG. That's a problem. Like, that's actually...
This one is
I'm not kidding, that's actually a big problem. How do I get out of this? I don't think I could get the cross. Yeah, we're in trouble. Chat made him too close to me. Uh-oh. Hopefully I don't die again. Hello, 50 keys. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the RNG is kind of set as long as I don't ever soft reset, but dying and doing it again will also mess with the RNG. So he was not in his normal starting position for me.
Hold it.
Hello, Hearts Only One. Very well, how am I doing? To be honest, I could be a lot better. But, I did promise Mayhem, so I'll just do what I can to do Mayhem. Now, fortunately, Hearts Only One does make this a bit easier. Still bumped into him. Thank you for the slam. There's the ambush from earlier.
Speed is key nowadays. Speed.
I am definitely going to make sure that this is up. I do not want to deal with the bats. Unfortunately, kind of a bad starting item from the zombie. Hopefully when we actually make it to the skeleton, they have something interesting. I'm going to take my time and cross all of them. There's the iron ball we had before. Ooh, that is... Oh, he still took our equipment. That was slightly too slow. Okay, let's dodge the bat there. I'm trying so hard not to input the dash input. At least not when I want it. Thinking about timing slam to avoid death, is that possible? Yes. You can do it. It depends on the angle. Like, it usually requires me to probably jump a little bit, so that way I'm already clearing the doorway without going too high. Or if I'm already in the death room, I could be slammed out of the death room.
There's no stopping them now!
Starting item is a neutron bomb. And form of mist. Interesting. So yeah, anything that will potentially move me, like technically I could be rewound out of the death cutscene. Or libraried. Both I think would skip him, depending on where it was used. Ooh. Unarmed one, not bad. Lots of syllables, but no weapons. You know what? I'm feeling desperate. What's down here? Heart max.
It's a whimsical wonderland over here.
I mean, I guess I should have expected that. But we should check this one. Green tea. Dang. Okay, well, we're gonna have a very interesting time very soon. Ooh, it's pendant. Another syllable. Man, turbo mode jumps are brutal. It's very easy to get the double hop. I gotta take it really slow. Hello, Spell Absorber.
Down 100 bajillion
I
gold.
think I'm gonna put on that Moonstone and Mystic Pendant, though. That'll be pretty good. We're slowly making our way to the first boss. I see library in there. I'll accept the library. Go sell that sub, says 50 keys. Thank you, 50 keys.
I'm interested in...
Thank you.
I'm interested in this.
Hire bad.
Thank you.
4,000 library, not worth it. Do I have anything that gives me a short-term game? A gram is kind of tempting. I think I'm actually gonna buy a gram. Medusa shield even better. We'll get 2 Medusa shields. Nothing else here is really worth it. Oh no. Or 8K duplicator, could you imagine? We'll go like something like that. Yeah, Graham is actually a decent sword. We combine that with the Medusa shield, and we actually have some decent starting gear. Get rid of Mystic Pendant for King's Stone. That is a lot of damage. It's not like I have anything to use MP on at the moment, other than Tetra Spirit. I was gonna say, if I bought that dupe, it'd be unlikely we kept it for long. Oh hey, look, there's one of the new colors in the patch. Nice to see it. John is giving me Rushdown. I don't have double jump though, so this is gonna be a little interesting. Can I make that jump? Oh no, I do have double jump now. Come on. For me. Immediately an Eye of Vlad. Interesting. Now we have Mist. So it is technically possible to do this check. I'm gonna make a save here, so I kept everything we did there. Mystic is meaningless without MP. Also a true statement. Very useful with that. Okay for Tetra Spirit spam or Soul Steal, depending on how much MP I have. But we're gonna go ahead and delete Ye Olde Lesser Demon there. With the power of Hit Stun Glitches. Thank you, Hit Stun Glitches, you're the best. With that slam though. Nothing there. At least we got that out of the way. Oh hey, a backup sword. Miso Soup. I don't have a lot of health, but that's mostly due to Hex. Yeah, my max health is pretty bad. Pretty bad. It'll come back eventually though. I love that pausing reset the boss music. That was interesting. Oh, I almost got out of there without getting hit. Oh, let's not die. Oh, rewind. Wait a minute. This isn't... That wasn't the door leading to the save room. Chat gave me gravity boots. Thank you, chat. Being mostly kind. Punch that and eat our pizza too. Let's save our progress, even though we didn't get an item there. We'll take the experience. So yeah, we inserted a couple new colors. I guess I should explain that since the other run was kind of removed. So there are basically, if you could think of it, 3 different sets of colors. You have one is a set of colors shared between both castles, and each individual castle has their individual colors. So I believe this is a shared color. But essentially, every time we go between the 2 castles, we are going to get a forced color change, if we already have a color change in effect. Force of Echo. Interesting. Thank you, Hearts Only 2. It's gotta take advantage of the axe. Thanks to Hearts Only 2, we also have Cuba Zoe automatically. Trying to balance out the sheer abuse of gods yesterday. He did go through the rough and tumble, as it were. It's okay to be a bit of a trickster with me. I think it's fine. I will not take personal offense. I accidentally left on the nerf underwater setting, though. That I legit thought I had turned that off, so my bad, chat. Going forward, this will be the only time you see it, I suppose, recorded. If you have no sub weapon and someone uses hearts, you get a sub. Oh, like hearts only? Yeah, it'll force you to get a sub-weapon. Now, there are things that will take away my sub-weapon, like unarmed, for example. But if for whatever reason hearts only pops up, or let's say even swap equipment comes up, both of those will actually give me a sub-weapon. I think hearts only wore off because I did not kill that in one hit. So yeah, definitely feel free to ask any questions that come to mind. If you have any concerns or notice any kind of weird things, always bring those up too.
Single breath, they appear. Here they come.
Ambush. Ambush cannot go off in the room that it's activated in, so this is actually a fairly safe ascent. So I have to decide when I want to leave this room. There's a Jewel of Open. I think that's worth coming back for before we summon the ambush. Now, if I, for example, get an ambush by going up and to the left and come back, then enemies will spawn here. But for now, I have a bit of a reprieve. I also have gravity boots, so I need to think about that for movement purposes. Marcel, really? Really? Okay, I mean... Sure? Oh, the get juggled. I did not go through the Medusa head. So yeah, the calm before the storm.
There's
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly get this warp. I'm actually going to bait out the ambush. Since I know as soon as I find an enemy, it'll spawn. I can sort of cheat it to an extent. So I could go back here. I know where Jewel of Open is. I'm not in a rush to do it. What would be the play here?
What happened?
Super stats down? Well, that's kind of a problem. Do I have healing items? I have a pizza and miso soup. I think we'll be eating those right now. Welcome back, Mateus. Hopefully you're doing well. We're gonna have a nice little safety save. An attack potion from Bloody Zombies. Interesting. So I'm gonna scam the chat slightly by saving and giving it an ambush. That's worse than you thought. I'm kind of sorry. So one thing to keep an eye out is that some commands are super powerful if you wait for the mayhem meter. So if you're looking for optimal trollage, you have to realize that some of the more powerful commands are probably the ones you want to save the mayhem meter for. The stats down is brutal. Default settings, it'll remove 40% of your stats, but if it's super stats down, that's 80%. Now, there is a similar function that I've left open for debug, the min stats. So technically, you could kind of go with either or. It really depends on what people are playing with. When is Slam a Super Slam Jam? That is a great question. So when Slam is activated by normal without Mayhem Meter, there's a 1 in 8 chance it'll be the Slam Jam. Now, alternatively... Actually, I'm going to save one more time since I'm talking. Alternatively, if you have Mayhem Meter, it will use the Mayhem Meter, but guarantee the Slam Jam. Okay, so let's go get that Jewel of Open. I'm thinking what we'll end up doing is we'll just go around the normal route. Oh, now I have Flight. Well, I was about to go the normal route, as in, like, I was going to go back to the start of the game. But since we're here, and I have Flight, I might as well see what's over here. Mayhem kind of requires you to do weird routes. So, like, if you're going with a very traditional mindset, it's probably not for the best. Sometimes you have relics, sometimes you do not. It's gotta go with the flow. Oh, all that just for Soul of Wolf. Ooh, swap equipment. Goodbye, that Marcel. You served me for about 3 rooms. Axe Lord armor. Technically, Mystic Pendant is worth it now. Let's go ahead and dive kick down here.
Easy peasy.
Ooh, thank you for the extra range. That made that a bit easier. Goodbye, my luck scores. 7 high potions. That's a lot of healing. I might need it. 9 Monster Vial 2s. I'll probably find a use for it. 10 heart refreshes. Well, if I want the world to be time-stopped, it's not a bad idea. Fist of Tulkas and a Night Shield. This would normally be like an amazing set of items. What I'm going to do here, though, is I'm going to temporarily unequip the Graham. What I'm going to do... See you, Tron. Thank you for stopping by.
Speed is key nowadays. Speed!
Thank you, chat. I'm going to go ahead and use the time stop. I'm going to cheese with all the heart refreshes chat gave me. What does Rushdown do? The Rushdown's kind of one of the more complicated commands in the game. But the long and short of it, essentially, is that the player can no longer attack, but they're given super defense and the ability to do air dashes. So if I attack while in the air, I get a ton of momentum. I see time stop is activated. Unfortunately, my time stop can cancel the command time stop. But normally it'd be a great idea, don't get me wrong. So we are gonna cheese that whole room. Thank you, Heart Refresh. How rarely you ever get used in any runs, other than when you're glitching things out of control. Let's not go that way. We got time, chat. Bounce on the sword, but it doesn't matter. The Rushdown 2 is slightly better than Rushdown 1. Instead of just dealing contact damage and bonking, I'll pause so that way you can see. I end up with 2,000 con, which will put me over 100 defense. So here's a fun fact about Soten. If you ever end up with over 100 defense, you react differently when you are hit by stuff. You actually have reduced hit stun, if you even have any hit stun at all. Projectiles will still cause big hit stun, but everything else is greatly reduced. So let's showcase how powerful this is. You can see my air dash. Look at that momentum. Ridiculous. I love it though. So we're just kind of toying with him. There's really nothing he could do. Rushdown is very powerful. I feel like the Blood Cloak over Shadow's Heart refresh. For sure. Yep, exactly. Anything that doesn't require you to use an animation, it's easier to do. Unless it clips you out of bounds. So ideally here, I actually want to keep Rushdown for this leg of the journey. Oops. Actually messed up big time there. But while I still have Rushdown 2, can I kill any of the birds? Oh, no, I can't. But hey, we're summoning some birds.
There's no stopping them now!
That works. Thank you, army of my multicolored friends. We got a familiar card, which is super top tier. So in Mayhem, the familiars start at level 1, but once they get any XP, they go to a set level. So Ghost, for example, not normally a super great familiar. However, it is going to go straight to level 99. In fact, I think we got a kill, maybe, to showcase that. Nope, not yet. Censorship bird, something like that. Now, turbo mode makes jumping kind of difficult, but it's still doable. Just keep in mind, everything is faster. Sword card, interesting. Not an incredibly powerful familiar, I think, in this version. Ghost also has an ability to steal health from things it's attacking. So it ends up actually being super useful for surviving Mayhem if you're playing with the buff familiars. You do have an option to turn it off if you feel that is too cheaty. I respect your choice, but I will not be doing that.
Better watch your
Hello, Shaky. Hope you're doing well. I have now been afflicted with the Super Underwooder. There's the Ghost card healing me. Great showcase. Oof. The momentum is terrible.
Easy peasy.
Oh, Merman statue. Thank you, chat. There we go. I wanted to conserve as much MP as possible.
I'm putting down 100 bajillion gold.
So let me know, chat, if you're running too low on points. I can probably fix that. We got 3 cards. So funny enough, I think Sprite/Fairy card is very good in normal randomizer if you happen to come across life apples. In Mayhem, they're mostly useless because your equipment is more likely going to get randomized. So it's very rare you will have it. Ooh, there's Max Mayhem, which takes random stats from me and/or adds. As in, like, if I have 90 health, I might be at 80, or I could be at 110. But more importantly, it gives you the Max Mayhem meter, so the next command is empowered. So it has a very small effect by itself. Also, it color changes you. So looking like a slam might be coming. Oh, the item was queued. The item was queued and denied the super slam. So thank you, whoever did that. That item stopped it from being a super slam. I mean, it could still be slam jam, but that's fine. Here it comes. Yeah, some other commands were queued first. But now I can just have double talisman, which is amazing on this difficulty. Oh, hey, speaking of Blood Cloak, we were talking about you. Brilliant Mail. What a great thing to find in Mayhem. Poison damage immunity,
it's a
sure.
whimsical wonderland over here.
I think we'll go to Fistotulkus, and we'll see where I get slammed.
100 bajillion gold.
Oh, not very far, because I was in Get Juggled. So I think that was a really good series of checks. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Normally I would never do this first, but we're here. Gotta go with the flow chat. Anyway, let's actually go back to the start of the game. I technically have flight, so I prefer as a streamer, if I'm playing Mayhem, to not save split, but obviously if you were playing it, you'd probably save split this check. But I'll take whatever the chat gives me. Because you have to keep in mind when you save split in this game, if people are giving you items and you save split it out, that might be like, wow, that sucks. I gave him something good and he didn't even use it. What a jerk. Or if chat is like, yeah, I confiscated him, take that player, and then I just like save reset and I have all my items back. I feel like you don't win either way there. So I'm trying to learn to not save split, even though I do think save splitting here would be a good call.
The Reaper's curse strikes again.
I got confiscated. Oof. I'm gonna check my items once I'm out of this room. Thank you, Ghost card. Oh, look how much you're healing me. You're the best, Ghost card. I still kept my Medusa shield. Oh, get me out of here. Medusa shield, save me. Well, I want to showcase something. Maybe we could do it in this hallway. Here we go. Oh, it's kind of hard to do. You could get like a power slide going, but there's too many enemies here. I can't show it off. Yeah, I'm just gonna believe in the dive kick.
Speed is key nowadays. Speed!
Not what I wanted, but we'll take that. Normally I would super speed over turbo, but there are just too many enemies. I can't even get like a good... Oh! Whoa, I had a bit of... Whoa! Hello, momentum. Kind of weird there. I couldn't tell what the other item was. It looked like just a cross shuriken. Hey, Antos, hope you're doing well. Turbo actually speeds up the library animation, which is kind of funny. So I got double library there. Yeah, I saw Buffalo Star, but sometimes there's an item on the left, I thought. Or is that not a thing?
The vengeful spirits of those who fought and died here looking for glory.
I was gonna say, the people that play the randomizers would be able to tell me. I know for sure the thing on the right was a Buffalo Star. The one on the left, I didn't see what it was. So if I feel like I'm missing something, I'll come back to it. I know it can't be any of the progression items, as in, like, it can't be Silver Ring, Gold Ring, or Holy Glasses, or Spike Breaker. Actually, I think by that extension, then it can't be anything, unless it was a card or something. I guess we'll just work back.
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice.
Hello, Yantos. Thank you for the time stone. Yeah, I generally will not scam you from library and things like that. I'll just kind of let it happen, but it is cancelable. But I feel like if I'm at the end of a 2.5 hour run, I will probably scam you. But for the next hour and a half, probably we'll just let it slide. Okay, so we still have to keep teleport. That's good. That should be good. Major trap. I should not have that enabled.
Better watch your step.
I hope that is not a command actually on the command list. It should not be there. We have major stats. That's always nice. We have all sorts of progression already. I should be able to get Spike Breaker now, or even Silver Ring, technically. Probably when we go check out All Rocks, we'll do that. Another Garnet.
Stretchy, stretchy.
That lag. Beautiful.
Easy peasy.
Hey, it was worth it. Heart of Vlad. So we have 2 out of 5 Vlad relics already. We have full access to Caverns, I think it's called. Not too shabby. If I just continue with this route, I should be able to make every check that I missed. So in a weird way, Rewinded Library actually made the routing a lot more interesting. Not because of skipping the initial relics, but actually because after getting the relics I got, then I got the library and Rewind after that. Very interesting indeed. Dupe Iron Ball time. There is a duplicator in the shop. It costs 8,000, I think. So Garnet will get me most of the way there. I don't know how much money I have on me, but we'll find out eventually. I guess I can chuck a few iron balls at them in a moment. What's the Vlad? Curses are stronger now. So kind of as a countermeasure, if the player is doing too well, it'll actually empower the curse commands. The curse commands are anything with the skull. So that will increase things like their power, their duration, how effective they are in general. So if you liked Underwater, it lasts longer. Sure, we'll just kill him with punches or something. Oh, do I have a real weapon still? I'll do Sword of Fedora over the other choice. Thank you, Ghost Card. Just murder him. I actually just want your XP. I don't care about killing you normally. There we go. So things like Ambush in particular are affected by it. So let's just get hypotheticals because I forget the numbers offhand. But essentially, let's say enemies are at vanilla health with no Vlad relics. They'll go up roughly, I think like 2.5% health every Vlad relic and a certain amount of flat. But if you do the ambush and these tough bosses commands, it'll end up adding upwards of like another 10 to 15% to their health on top of like a lot of flat health. So bosses like Scylla that have like a very sad 240 will end up with like potentially like 660 or 800 depending on the amount of Vlad relics I have. Did chat give me a dupe? Oh, with the items. Oh. I mean, I guess I could do it. Do like Flame Star and Iron Ball, sure. Yeah, I forgot you gave me super items. That's guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed. It could give it to me. It's not guaranteed. There's like a pool of 5 items it could take from. A lot of damage. I was just curious if you could backdash slide with Iron Ball. Just never use it. I mean, not really. Yeah, they're weak to fire for sure. But still a lot of damage. Okay, well, we'll use the dupe for now, I guess. Welcome to the jam. I killed them while being slammed. Nice. Brilliant armor on still? That's a good question. I don't know if the chat re-rolled. I didn't pay attention. Nope, it's still there. Yeah, so there are a couple commands that give you guaranteed items. Obviously, item command will give you items, equipment will give you equipment. But when you get super versions of it, you actually get guaranteed items. So for equipment, you'll get talismans. The Ouija table was the wrong height, chat. I had nothing to do. Chat, did you give me so many progression items? You gave me stats? That's very interesting. I think chat's going a little overboard with some of the items. Although I have to check that, I'm surprised they didn't try to give me gold or silver ring, to be honest with you. I noticed I have Spike Breaker. I can put that on at any point. But Smart Logic is used for progression. Yeah, I'm really surprised they didn't give me silver gold ring, and it gave me stats over that. Oh, there's nothing here. That's a shame. But hey, at least I have knives now that do a lot of damage. We'll take that. Unfortunately, Spirit Orb was a bust. That buffs a sub-weapon by 10. I forget the amount. I'm gonna say maybe. I know the thing that buffs magic buffs by 1.5 times. Yeah, I'm not gonna claim to know a whole ton about Zoten. Honestly, I only really started playing after I saw like the randomizer.
This is the Reaper's power.
Hex relics. Oof. I still have Flayed at least though. Just making sure I have the duplicator. You know what? We'll take that. Holy symbol. Unfortunate.
Don't worry.
Cat's using swap relics.
Jinxed it.
That could have been really terrible, because I don't know where we could have found the merman statue. I'll take Bat. Fortunately, we did lose Mist. Which is, I think, in the castle entrance, whatever that's called. Yeah, I'm not taking that risk. There's another Iron Ball there. Speaking of which, do I have any other throwables? I have regular Buffalo Star now. Nice. I think I'll take that. Stats looked a little weird there. Is it because of Duplicator? I think it's because of Duplicator. We had negative stats due to Duplicator. I forgot the display can get weird, because I don't think the game really handles you being at -11. Might as well as kill them. I have like 139 hearts.
When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive.
I'm not gonna bother with item checks in Mayhem because good point. So I'm just gonna ignore the wall to the right, and we're gonna go see what we can find here. Unfortunately, I did lose Mist, so I can't do the easy check with this. If this is not anything, I'm not gonna bother going for it. Well, at least I know where Gravity Boots is. I can't perform a Mist anymore to get Silver Ring. That's actually kind of annoying. So we're gonna have to come back here. Yeah, generally speaking, I usually don't play with Swap Relics on, but since I'm looking to test things, I'll leave it on. I mean, fortunately, this time I remembered where Flight was, because I think I went into a seed one time and I completely forgot where, like, Form of Mist was, and it was a Power of Mist seed, and I was like, I have no idea. I feel like 20 minutes and not find anything. Actually. I'll work on that. Speaking of which, I guess I should really just conserve MP for the Flight, so I think I'm still gonna go for All Rocks. Also, I do notice I am down the Gravity Boots. It's not technically mandatory. I think I'll skip them. It's fine. As I have some form of Flight, that's all that matters. And this is better than Mist Flight for sure. Although Form of Mist is nice for dodging the later bosses. I have a happy little Flight up here.
It's probably the vengeful spirits of those who fought and died here looking for glory.
I angled that too high. I was chinning them though.
It's better to give than receive.
Chat with the HP for MP just as I started wing smashing. A good call. If I fall down here, I will end up consuming a lot of MP. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a save as I see that tough boss is in the queue. You see mean to do at the start of the climb. Yeah, that and Minor Trap also potentially cause damage and cause the player to fall down. If you're looking to conserve some points there, it has a small chance of doing it. Or if you want to guarantee it, chat, there are secret commands, by the way. I don't know if you knew this. For the people that have been here since like the earlier versions, you can actually use the old school commands. They do exist, they're just not in the tracker. Oh hey, Diamond, nice. So like, I'll give you a free example. So see how there's like items and equipment? You could technically do minor, moderate, and major of each of those, and that will give flavors of the commands. So if you're looking to give something more specific, it is there. Exclamation mark food fight.
Magikazam! Easy peasy!
I think we're still good. Major boon. I got Gravity Boots back. We're just gonna go ahead and cheese All Rocks. I think that's called for. Just cheese them. Ooh, the get juggle damage was insane. I forgot to duck. My bad. I deserve that. I didn't duck. I thought I was ducking, but I forgot if you are attacking, it will not necessarily duck your character. So, rip to the bats. You saved, so I wanted to see the min stats. It's true. So min stats is, by default, I think going to give 80 health, 30 MP, 50 hearts, 7 to all the core stats. Yeah, like you might have noticed, like when I was crouching and throwing, I actually wasn't holding down. I was just mashing attack. So it will lock you into a stance. I just forgot to actually make sure I was crouching. That was a player error. I'll blame being tired. So we'll be doing that in case we see our stats go weird at any point, but I think the game has mostly been behaving. You know what? I'll take that. I'm usually pretty bad at wing smashes, so I feel like today it's actually not been terrible. Okay. Unfortunately, I did lose the Gravity Boots. Oh well, I'll have to pick them up later. Speaking of which, well, we'll Iron Ball him. This is fine. Mana Prism? I could do that for movement.
It's a whimsical wonderland over here.
He's got dunked on. Use analog for wing smashes. I'm using a D-pad. I think preferably I'd play with arcade stick, but I don't have one that works anymore with PC, unfortunately. Since this game doesn't really require the right control stick, because it was made before that was a thing. Three Glad Relics. Wow, this might be a quick seed. Ooh, I got the turbo off of that? Ooh, I'm happy about that. So that's actually kind of hard to do to get the turbo because you have to think about it. You're canceling your jump momentum like every other frame, so I have like a 50-50 of getting that. Oh, I didn't get the diagonal correctly. I deserve that. I did not diagonal correctly. You can like bounce and then immediately redirect, but it's not a big window during turbo mode. Again, these are not hard things to do without turbo mode, but turbo mode decides that this is an acceptable input rate. I think that'll hit, yeah. I forgot I don't have gravity boots.
This is the Reaper's power.
Ooh, nothing. Come on and slam. Hey, almost did it. I could serve a little bit of MP here, because I do actually have to get to the save room. That does not help if I drop that. Almost. Almost. Yeah, I still have to learn how to kind of control the wing smash after I start chaining them. That I'm really not comfortable with. I'm starting to learn like when it wants you to do the wing smash input. So I've learned to just do it much slower than if I'm playing a fighting game. That's what I've learned. Because I was trying to play it like I'm playing like a Street Fighter, and I was like, why is this not working? And I'm like, oh, way slower. Oops.
With a single breath, they appear! Here they come!
Yeah, I still don't have coordinates, so I have to go this way. I decided, you know what? If I don't believe in the wing smash, I'll just fireball him. It's fine. Where to go now? So we know where Gravity Boots is. We know where Mist is. I guess we could go pick up Mist.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain!
And then we'll come back through here, and hopefully we'll still have Jewel of Open. And with that, we'll go to Caverns, I guess. Because I think we did every other check. Come back to me, Form of Mist. I missed you.
Easy peasy!
14 powers of Sire? Yes, please. Right now. Right now. Get in here. Get in here. Goodbye. I apologize for the flashes, but totally worth it, chat. I love Power of Sire. What a great ability. Nope. This and Duplicator? I'm telling you, chat. People that don't use the throwables when you have like 16 of them, they're missing out. I don't want to hear any complaints about enemies on screen when you can just randomly get Power of Sire. It's so good. Uh-oh, the screen went purple for a second. But oh yeah, I love that it'll destroy everything in a room. So like I can go backwards with, for example, like a Buffalo Star, do other things. But Power of Sire just clears as I advance a room. And that cannot be understated how useful that is in Mayhem when there are ridiculous amounts of enemies coming towards you. Like, technically I could backdash with it, but it's not the best. It's easier to do something like this. Yeah, like, see, we almost killed him before we reached him. Almost. I'm gonna keep the dagger over the Holy Water, actually. So good versus Legion, exactly. Anything that has like multi-hit is super good, or if anything that is extremely low health, like fighting balloon pods or like these annoying Skelerangs. I love the super speed. Unfortunately, I missed the sword there, but that's okay. Yeah, like when I'm navigating like this kind of speed, like Power of Sire is like the best throwable. Love it so much. Look at the chat. Oh, goodbye my dagger. Rip dagger. Not what cross. The best thing about consumables too, chat, when you're in turbo mode, You could do the most stylish way of moving and also spam Power of Sire. Man, I love items in this game. Mojo Mail. Ooh. I think I'll take that over the other things. So let's increase our magic damage. More importantly, that's going to improve the familiar damage. So even if I don't Tetra or Wing Smash for damage... Ooh. That's a bit too early. Blade of Shame. Turbo Mode and Super Speed are very powerful. Totally agree with that. Don't need to save there. We're gonna just save probably in Succubus. That's kind of the right thing to do. I think that was Jewel Knuckle. Not a bad weapon. I might go back for it later. Look at that. Power Sire stops me from missing a Soul Steal input. Thank you, Power Sire. You're the best. Starlight. Improves the power of Cross. I could technically have a strong Holy Cross, which is actually not a bad thing to get if you're playing with Hearts Only. Hearts Only Cross with Starlight is super good. That damage is very silly stupid. We will take that all day. Library? I'm not sure. Will it activate in here? I don't know if I banned it in this room or not, to be honest. I'm so sorry, Succubus. I'm so sorry. I mean, like, it might allow you? Maybe?
You're
Not sure.
wide open!
Thank you, Nikki8586 for following. Oh, see, it stored it. So, rewind. You made me I think you just gave me 2 gold rings. That's actually funny. I don't even have to get silver ring anymore. Thank you, chat. Aw, unarmed. Like the Drac fight, right? Is it actually a room in the castle? The Dracula fight is a room. You can library me from that. You cannot rewind me from that. I think if you library me out of Succubus, I can still do the fight, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the Succubus room can sometimes delay commands, but I think we're good now. Nikki use underwater. Shaky coaching his wife, I believe. Welcome, Nikki, to the stream. Wonder if the gold ring would be there if I return. I think it'll acknowledge that I took the item. If you were to do Pandemonium, I think it would also respawn there, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, if I got libraried out? Maybe. Bye, Silverworm. I'm so sorry, Silverworm. I just disrespect you. I feel like dealing with you. Oh, to re-equip some things. Oh, Power Sire, you're the best. Up bosses, unfortunately, even if it triggers here, it should not impact the boss. Because I'm already in the room with the boss. Was she hitting me while dead? That's rude. Welcome, Sir Magic Penguin. Hope you're doing well. I mean, like, yeah, you have to keep in mind for things like tough bosses, they do not work unless I don't see them already. And since I'm in this room, it will not actually update them. If I was in the room coming in here, then it would have worked. So it's like slightly too slow. It's kind of like that for a couple other bosses. I did find it interesting the other day that Doppel in Reverse Castle actually can force you to fight him again if you tough bosses after you beat him. I thought that was interesting. I didn't actually know that.
The Reaper's curse strikes again!
Obfuscate, rewind. I think that might be... Yeah, rest in peace, duplicators. Oh no, rest in peace, spare gold ring. Oh, no more cheating. Cheating banned. Well, we went from all the items in the world to there's a pork bun in me.
When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive!
Do the Walk of Shame. Now I can still do Merman statue, so I guess I might as well just do that. I threw my pork bun by accident. That was rude with the rewind timing. That was actually rude.
My favorite.
Take my parfait back, I guess. Okay. I wanted to get some soul steal practice there. I could have dive kicked. I acknowledge that. 2 life apples, interesting. Too risky to use. Oh, 2 duplicators again. Well, okay. One of them got eaten already by the chat, I see. We'll do something like this. Probably okay. Do I have any throwables? I actually don't. And we will unequip that for now. Hey, Graham again. Hello, Slam Jam. Hammer for Fairy.
Easy peasy.
Why not, chat? We'll take it.
There's no stopping them now.
Turbo mode. You're making them real faster, chat. And also make the game glitchy. I have TNT. That's not realistic to use outside of bosses. There is no way I'm waiting for TNT. That's too slow. Way too slow. I agree it's nice for boss fights, though. Oh, nothing. Okay. Well, we'll take the fast travel out of here. Whatever. Yeah, I need something to potentially deal with the frogs. TNT is way too slow. Turbo mode. Making that a very harrowing journey. We're almost out of here. No gravity. Oh, no, I have gravity boots. It just was doing it too slow. Again, with turbo mode and sped up, you have way less of a input buffer for it. How does Get Juggle interact if you're underwater without Holy Symbol? You just take damage as normal. It doesn't do like a knockback hitbox, so it doesn't put you in a stun animation.
Pain, it's better.
That interaction can still happen in Mayhem if Hex Relics occurs. Is that Osafune? Back for that. Asamune. I think that's better, right? Yeah, that looks better.
Easy peasy.
Ah, it's this one. Got it. I mean, that'll deal with the frogs. And I could Hellfire through that, but nah, it's fine. Special is awesome. Yeah, I think in particular with the randomizer, because even if the sword has bad stats, the special is always stronger, from what I recall. Oh, this is so good for the frogs. This is like the gift. What a great weapon for dealing with the frogs. Sure, we'll take the grapes.
They appear. Here they come.
There's a pizza. Cool. Okay, let's go see what's over here. Again, as I mentioned before, I'm not going to do save splits. Like, I could have save split by saving where I came from earlier. Oh, hey, another Medusa shield. But, let's take the slow way. Might as well take advantage of the last bit of speed. Oh, it spawned right in front of me. That was so unfortunate. I was about to wing smash that, actually. Like, I was literally getting the jump momentum and I was gonna dive kick. I'm actually in big trouble here. I'm gonna unequip the Osafune. My defense is too low. Let me put on the Medusa shield real quick. And I got unarmed. Okay. This is fine. Unarmed 3. We're fine. Fortunately, he took our route up. Yeah, those bats do some serious damage. But let it be known, like, even though the bats normally only have, like, what, 12 health? Or, excuse me, they have 1 health and they do 12 damage. They are serious business. This is where Soul Bat is normally. Interesting. Like, now they actually probably have closer to 40 health.
This is the Reaper's power.
Because, as I said before, it adds a lot of flat health to them. Well, now I no longer have Holy Symbol, so that's actually kind of scary.
Easy peasy.
I'm going to be punching rapidly. Get them away from me. See another talisman at the top, another opal. Well, I'll probably shop visit is in order at some point. Just all aboard the Punch Express. Get away from me. Slam Jam. Or not Slam Jam, fortunately just Slam.
Better watch your step!
Ooh, and the Underwater. Underwater actually will give me back the Holy Symbol early. So I will never have to worry about being drowned while underwater. That was such a good dodge. I'm really surprised I did that, to be honest. I'll take that.
Army of Immortals! 49 souls!
Summoner. Alright, so for those not aware, Summoner is a very trolly command here. Master of None asked me if I'm ready. Maybe not. So, one other thing, and I can cheat chat with this. You cannot hit me with any command while I'm in Mist. Other than, like, maybe some rerolls. So if you tried to trap me, slam me, I'm invincible right now. So I, for sure, will exploit the mechanics of Mayhem to not deal with that nonsense. Alright, now I'm going to safely land. Continue my journey.
When it comes to pain,
Oh yeah, it gave me Holy Symbol because I did not want to deal with Underwater with Slam Jam. I explicitly made that in the game, so I did not have to deal with that. I am not kidding, because I was like, you know what's really dumb? Just getting Slam Jam for like 30 minutes and losing 180 health because you don't have Holy Symbol. Ooh. Okay, we'll take the library. Hello, Chrysogram. The Summoner will summon copies of enemies from the area I'm in, and they will do damage. The Summoner is very trolly in that area because I need to keep the Barrel Ape alive, aka Donkey Kong. But because of Summoner, he'll die instantly if anything touches him. So I basically just have to kind of wait it out. That's kind of a problem. Let's hopefully not get juggled here. I don't want to miss because I have HP for MP, but we'll take the save. Gonna summon Ape Barrel, break the bridge. I don't think they actually spawn with barrels. I'm gonna say no to that. I think they do the animation to chuck it, but they don't actually come with the barrel. Yeah, no more friendly frogs. You have the friendly Ivy corpse weed things. That was kind of correct. That was incorrect. That was correct. Ooh, scary. Nope, I'm scared. We're gonna take it slow. I don't want to get juggled. So with get juggled, I have no iframes, so I cannot just willy-nilly wing smash into stuff. I will actually get hit out of it, and then potentially die. So the worst thing that can happen in get juggled is to end up against the ceiling. That is basically GG, you're dead, if anything is hitting you, because you have nowhere to go. So we navigated that pretty easily.
speed is key nowadays. Speed!
So unfortunately, we did not open up the shortcut that would have been at the bottom left warp. I probably should have done that, but I was thinking I was going to be able to make it to the save point. I actually wasn't trying to make it back to the bridge, but just the save. So we're going to have to take another long walk, I think. Is there anything else we're missing other than the primaries? Well, I mean, I guess I can use Silver Ring at some point. Oh, we need to go back to the beginning anyway because of, no, I have missed. Whatever. We'll just take the scenic route. That way, if chat used tough bosses, I could just kill Gaibon. And I'd rather kill Gaibon than deal with Cerberus. Thinking ahead there, chat. I would rather deal with tough bosses Gaibon than tough bosses Cerberus. Anyway. Let's go this way. I think technically maybe it's faster to go from library to go backwards. Or actually, I could just go from All Rocks if that's still unlocked. Hopefully it's still unlocked. No, it's not unlocked. Well, no, I don't think it's unlocked. I think Rewind deleted it, unfortunately. RIP. Goodbye, warps. That's one thing I'm going to fix probably in another patch. I have to look into how the game tracks what warps you have open. The side effect of Rewind is that it will reset those rooms, which is unfortunate.
This is the Reaper's power.
How's the run been? Mostly good. I think chat has been mostly nice. If I had to rate it, it's probably like 70-30 nice to mean. But definitely, I feel like more on the positive end. In terms of what we gathered, I mean, we have 3 Vlad relics, and I only have 5 checks left in the first castle. Not too bad. For Mayhem, I'm like, that's perfect.
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice!
Because I think it takes me like roughly an hour and 10 minutes to clear each castle. Given that there's a lot of trolling as to where I am. So, out on pace, I think. Because I didn't start the seed until 10 o'clock, so it's like going on literally an hour. And all I need to do is get to Colosseum. Gravity boots? Hello? Okay, there we go.
Perfect mayhem.
I was expecting him to be back. But no tough bosses, though. Well, we have Dynamite. I might as well make him go kaboom. I noticed my Masamune is still there. Interesting. Also, I still have Duplicator,
This
really?
is the Reaper's power.
I would have thought Chad would have re-rolled that by now, but alright. Take it as is, I suppose. I lost my other throwable, it seems. Unfortunate. Oh, there is a tough bosses. It was just taking a while to load.
Probably the vengeful spirits of those who fought and
Yeah, thank you, Boca Knife. Oh, you spin me. So I have like a short-range throw. Okay. We're gonna abuse that for a little bit. I still technically have Waka Knife. It just can't exist very far from my fist. Okay, I should probably see what I got. Bacillard. That could be fun. Here in the slams. Mojo Mail, still got that. Nice. Bloodstone, we'll keep it on for now. Well, yeah, we'll keep Talisman on. All the slams are queuing as I'm in the pause menu. Ooh. Let's go ahead and save our progress. Chat gave me Power of Wolf, nice.
Magikazam!
I hear chat using the Magikazam command. Underwater slow that momentum, actually.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain!
Interesting.
Easy peasy!
5 Flame Star, 10 TNT. That's a lot of TNT. Unfortunately, I wish that worked on Cerberus, because I would prefer to have a ranged weapon for him. Whatever, we'll take the physics. Min stats, brutal.
They appear! Here they come!
Rest in peace, those levels. And then ambush. A 3 Vlad ambush is actually pretty nasty. I have a decent chance of dying depending on what my defense is. Okay, my defense is high. That's good. Because keep in mind, they do at least 3 extra damage plus a percentage. So they would probably be doing 7 more damage, which is pretty significant if my defense is low. But fortunately, my defense seems to be high. Okay, we're not gonna get juked by him. Oh, there we go. Almost. Gotta learn how to control that a bit more, but that was looking better. I do feel like very gradually I'm understanding the timing. I'm at least getting 2 in a row now instead of just like flailing. Consider that progress. Oh, chat killed my mist. I saw that I still had bad, so I wasn't that concerned, but I actually need to go back to mist. I'm gonna have to route that in. But I think for now I just want to go underground and deal with that. I already have Spike Breaker, so I'm not going to bother getting Spike Breaker normally. Oh, I need to get the Jewel of Open Doors again. Ooh, that's going to be annoying. Fortunately, I still have it. If chat got rid of that, I was going to be so sad. I would have to go so far for that. Another Buffalo Star. Interesting. Aw, I was hoping for some surprise items there. Chat is trying to send me back to the library already. Brutal. I was say, does chat even have enough points for that? Shaky has 1,000 left and it raised to 2,000 something. Interesting. I think I'm immune to library while Rushdown is active. So I guess I'll just keep going.
When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive.
I landed on the fish head. Interesting. Yeah, like now it should probably activate. Yep. Okay. Now I'm kind of curious, with how many times library has been used, what is its point total? I must know. So unfortunately, I have no warps there, so it's gonna take me a long time to go back there. Yeah, it's gonna take a very long time to get the servers for sure. 2,000. I like that rewind outpaced it. That's kind of funny, actually. Oops. I picked too low. Ooh, almost rewound me, Cursogram. That was close. I wing smashed so it wouldn't rewind me. That was actually completely planned, by the way. I actually legit stopped it from rewinding. So if the player is invincible for whatever reason, it will not allow the instant commands to fire. Future reference. So I can do that to kind of cheese the commands to some extent. So like, you had the right timing, but I decided to wing smash. That way it could not activate on me. Now, if I just did normal flight, it would have gotten me. Or if I did wolf, it would have grabbed me. I can try to go this hallway. We haven't been this way yet.
This is the Reaper's power.
Oh yeah, it detects iframes. That's why Rushdown makes you immune. Because it realizes it can't target you. So it just gives up. The Rushdown is like a safe haven from library and rewind. I mean, I could technically code it to skip that like that check just for those commands, but I think that's fine.
Easy peasy.
Merman statue back. What happened to my flight? Dang, no gravity boots too. Brutal. I'm just looking at the damage now. I could see a lack of icons down there, but I didn't get to assess the damage until just now.
There's no stopping them now.
Interesting. We'll take these. Fortunately, I'm cursed, so I can't shield dash. Now, the downside is I have to go for this every time until I put a fix in. We're going to be seeing that door a lot, I feel like. Ooh, I'm actually kind of in danger of dying here. Let's see, though. I have a couple healing items, but we'll see. I'm just going to go for the save. Yeah, super lucky is kind of nice. I think, what does it put me at without holy glasses? Let's take a look. 200 something extra luck. Nice. We'll have a nice little save here, chat. That way, in case, oops, I die, I am at least here again. Goodbye, my max MP. Love that bounce. Oh, I didn't get the dive kick I was looking for. Oh, he went through the floor. That's unfortunate for him. Thank you, Talisman.
It's a whimsical wonderland over here.
Oh my gosh, the frogs are so tanky. Ambush frogs are scary things, chat. You do not mess with the ambush frogs. It will absolutely end you. No, go away. It's proving to be a conundrum.
Better watch your step.
I bonked on the ceiling, but you know what? We were wing smashing, so it's okay. Well, you know what? We'll take the damage boost. Get out of here.
What in the world?
Get juggled. I'm gonna reset the room so there's no ambush. We traded blows. What a god. Yeah, what an absolute god. And get the soul steal input. Frog, no. Get out of here. wanted the soul steal. Do I not have enough MP? Don't think I do. Yeah, I think I need 50. That level up hurt. And now, you might notice, Donkey Kong is not here. So I have to be very careful. Not get jumped up by that. Let's just agree to have a little truce there. Get out of here. I think I'll get the grapes on the way back. So you have to hit the switch again, but hey, the pizza's back. Use that for healing later. Still con. Rest in peace, my defense.
When it comes to pain,
It's gonna be evil, you have a plan. Why do I have to hit it again? That's a side effect of the rewind command. So normally it's a debug command, but I think most people just leave it on. I leave it on there for testing, because if nothing else, I get to see what the chat does. So if I want to make it a real command, I have a good idea what to do with it later. Extra range? Okay. Take that.
Easy peasy.
Okay. We got a nice clear. Thank you for the gravity boots. We're gonna wait right here. Gonna back up slightly just in case. Not too bad. Okay. I thought I was gonna get rewound. Honestly, I thought you were gonna wait for me to finish that, but too late now. Oh, rip. I was gonna say, I was like, okay, I mean, I'll take the save room. So we already have Spike Breaker, so I'm not gonna bother with that. I still need Silver Ring, and I need to go get Mist again. That's it. Oh, hold on a second, my sound went weird on my end. Give me one moment.
This is the Reaper's power.
Okay, I hear it again now. Ooh, tough boss of Cerberus. Hopefully the sound is okay for the chat. I hear all the command sounds, but the game sound seems quiet for me. I can live with that though.
Whoa, 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 hold it!
Heart's only 3. Does this heal them? Oh, it doesn't, because it's also
Perfect
holy.
mayhem!
Okay. Oh, the slam. Gotta get them a little closer. Are they actually trolling me? Why are they backing up so much? There we go. Lost game audio. Okay, I'll reboot it then. Give me a second, chat. We'll go back to the entrance. Only mayhem sounds nice though. We'll go back it up. I gotta restart it. I think something came loose. That's why I was adjusting something. Although if I do this, this is gonna reset the... That's actually kind of annoying that that happened, because that forces me to reset mayhem, which I don't really want to do. Oh, I'm very purple now. Interesting. One second, chat. I want to see if I could get the audio back. To go to which one? Out to here. It needs to be this one. Yeah, okay.
I'm
We're
putting
good.
down 100 bajillion
But
gold.
also, I'm very purple. A nice color. Okay, let's assess damage, because I wasn't looking at the screen for a while. I actually mostly have things. Chat doesn't hear the game. Oh, maybe I put it on the wrong audio then. One moment. Hear it now, chat? I switched the audio it was on.
With a single breath, they appear.
We're good.
Here they come.
Super ambush. Do I not have anything that resists flame? It's gonna be awful. Oh boy. I think we're going to do our best to get through this. Wow, they survived a double hit from Ice Brand? How tanky are they? Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna reset the room a couple times. Unarmed, brutal. You know what, if they get stuck in the ceiling, this is fine. There's Power of Mist. I mean, I need this eventually, I guess.
We may be in trouble.
I am definitely in trouble. There are way too many of them here. I was trying to do the summon spirit. There we go. Get me out of here. I think... Oh, I'm dead. I'll take the death. I don't want to go back to the library, actually. I would rather die. I would rather fight Cerberus than go through the ape room again. Yeah, I'm not going to library. That's like a whole minute and a half versus 30 seconds away. I will punch in the corner until I die. So that is not a bad enemy by any stretch of the imagination. Oh,
my favorite.
Fire Bat. I think I gotta refight Cerberus. Ooh, but my equipment is all goofy. Interesting. There's regular Gurthang. I think I'd rather have Alucard's sword if I'm just going around, honestly. Rush down 1, nice. Yeah, I think it wouldn't have been too bad if I hadn't lost my weapon. Because I just didn't do enough damage to keep up with them. Not with 3 Vlads. So they had, I think, about 140 health compared to their normal, I want to say 98, which is pretty high. So obviously, if I'm only doing 25 a hit, that is not fast enough to kill them. They spawn at roughly every 3 or 4 seconds. Anyway, I definitely want this back. Because we could do it. Okay, in case I get libraried again, I'm gonna go activate this. Imps and Fleamen. I actually really don't care about imps. Imps are pretty ineffective, to be honest with you. They don't do any damage by themselves for the most part, and they're not bad. The things I fear are Tombstone. I am deathly scared of Tombstone and Black Panther Ambush. Those are the worst in the game. The fire ones here are up there, I guess? Gremlins, I think they're called. But like that, or maybe it's called Tiny Devil. Maybe it's like a nomenclature thing, but I'm thinking of the thing in the reverse chapel. Those I don't care about. Imps are not bad. I'd probably put them in the bottom 5 of the worst things that could be duplicated. I'm deathly scared of Tombstone. Unless I have Curse resistance with the heart. Then I don't care about Tombstone. Tombstone, if it hits me with ambush, I think does like 100 damage. So yeah, I'm gonna die. They will just legit instant kill me. Can I make a stone command? It's technically there in Minor Trap, but I feel like giving the player the ability to petrify me on command is too big of a problem. I don't think I ever want to give the player guaranteed status ailments. I feel like the game would legit be unplayable. Yeah, the closest you're gonna get is like Minor Trap, which will do Poison, Curse, Slam, couple minor ones. Another diamond. Huh, it's like the second diamond in this scene. Yeah, let's get out of here, though. Unfortunately, our summoner friends, if you're wondering what's happening, their flame kills them, so they just die instantly. There we go. So they become lingering hitboxes, though, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I think for fairness reasons, I don't think I could do that. It's neither kind or fair. What does Merchant do? So Merchant will take a small percentage of my MP, hearts, and gold, and it'll give me a group of items. So it could give me weapons, armor, accessories, or food. In the accessories, there's also some generic recovery items as well. Hello, Rewind. Where am I? I'm all the way up here. I legit had no idea where I was for a second. Hello, Chaosmania. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're out of there. What a difference a double hit makes. Yeah, like, see, normally they don't have 100 health, so, like, this sword, it just insta-kills whole hallways. There, we got more diamonds. I wanted to make sure I was rich for the shop. I noticed I no longer have that. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we'll get rid of it with unarmed. He's got a lot of health, chat. Can we talk about this? Why is that guy so tanky? Silliness, chat. Anyway, let's get out of here. Good enough.
It's probably the vengeful spirits of those who fought and
Tough
died
bosses.
here looking back. Better watch your step.
Grand Balloon can be a problem,
Easy peasy.
depending on what I go into the battle with. Only because he might actually survive so long that he'll actually let you destroy all of his parts, and then he'll do the spinny lasers. So I have to be careful. As long as I'm careful, it's not too terrible. Unarmed's coming to an end soon, so what do I have that would deal damage to him? Probably the Alucard sword. That might be it. I think I lost my Osafune at some point. I don't really want to use Gurthang. I'm not a fan of that weapon, to be honest. Well, I could use a attack potion, actually. Do that for more damage.
Whoa, what in the world?
Yeah, I might be able to hold beam while I'm Alucarding. I forget how that works exactly. Let's find out together, chat. Yeah, kind of. Oh, underwater. Why did you persist into this room? I thought it was off. Well, that ruined my plan. I thought underwater was not on. Rewind? Okay. Try this again.
What happened?
Ooh. My stats. I'm gonna go back.
This is the Reaper's power.
I'm gonna just level on Gremlin real quick. Thank you, Gremlin. Gonna do a nice little save here. Or by save, I mean health restore. What was I gonna say? Can I please get something other than Bible? Bible is so useless on this fight. Axe would be amazing. Dagger's
Speed is
okay.
key nowadays. Speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna time this out. I don't want to do this fight with Bible. This just seems horrible.
Spin, spin.
Okay. I got spin. Rest in peace, I think, our Alucard sword. I'm gonna go ahead and equip the... Ooh, Gladius does no damage.
I can
Ew.
heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain.
I don't use Gurthang. Ring of Arcana. We might need that later. I think I'm gonna put the Kingstone on for now. Oh, I'm still cursed. Game,
Perfect
please.
mayhem!
When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive.
There we go.
Dark metamorphosis!
Okay. Super Slam down. Yeah, Rewind needs more work if I want it to be like a mainstay command. Like, I know what I need to do, like, from a high level, but from technical, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look into how things like co-op work. How those were programmed. I do not like how many bodies are here. Get out of here. That slam is most unfortunate. How much MP do I have? Only 30? I don't think I'm allowed to soul steal. Yeah, even with HP for MP, I don't think that's allowed. I think chat has killed me. I think this is kind of GG. Unless I get, like, really lucky and dodge the lasers. I don't have mist. HP for MP means I can't really bat to escape. Turbo mode means I can't jump, if you're wondering what is happening. So I have to just kind of wait for this to end. I can't actually reach the boss. It'll come to me eventually. Oh, wait, it got low enough finally. I mean, I could gravity boot, but that seems like a death wish. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Okay. I think now we can win.
When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive.
There we go. Thank you, Turbo Mode, for wearing off so I can hit the boss. I was worried I would be there for like another minute and a half, not gonna lie. Especially if it went in from Turbo into Hearts only. I could have been there forever. Rip all that bonus health, but I want that total health up.
There's no stopping them now!
Super regen helped a little bit for sure. I think I was down to like 60 health. But now it's gonna be helpful, especially on the way out of here. All that for Power of Wolf. Oof. Oof. Well, it wasn't worth coming down here. Now we just gotta escape. So still Spike Breaker. I need to go back to entrance in order to get Luminous back. Yeah, I do see I have quite a bit of relics back compared to before. Because I was definitely mistless, Soul of Wolfless. I think I still had Jewel of... I don't think I lost Jewel of Open at any point, which is good. Also, what the heck is that? Get out of here. Barley Tea? I might use that soon. What, like 5th diamond pickup? Wizard Hat, Stone Mask. Maybe.
Better watch your step.
Oh no, we're resetting the room. Oh, I lost the input. Hey, see, what I gotta learn is how to move upwards while doing the wing smash, like letting go and then doing it. Not very smooth at whatever it needs me to do. Kind of a problem. Okay. I was gonna go this way and then reset them. How do these things keep getting ambushed? Because they're the only enemies in the room that are valid targets. There we go, I'm finally out of here. Oh. And they bumped me.
Easy peasy.
And that underwater is definitely paying off for sure. Out of here.
This is the Reaper's power.
Chat put me in kill range of the gremlins, but fortunately, still made it to the save. Is it worth saving? I guess. I guess it's okay. You know what? Let's enjoy our time without the imps. I'm just gonna let that timer tick down a little more. What's over here? Humor me. Oh, more imps apparently. Oh, just an uncursed, whatever. Oh no, I died. What a shame. So anyway, we're just gonna go back to the save point. Like, okay. I just wanted to see what was over there. It's not worth it, apparently. See, had that been like a Chrysogrim, I would have been like, yes. But I was like, no. But see, chat? While this is happening, that Hex, I just let it tick down. So in the end, I'm winning right now. I know. It's just like, I'm like, oh no. Darn, that Hex has been ticking down the whole time. What a shame that it's only gonna last like another 15 or so seconds. What a shame, chat.
It's a whimsical wonderland.
Oh, Super Slam Jam. There we go. I'll be getting some of my health back now. Thank you. Nice little red today. Don't need Spike Breaker, so we just have Silver Ring and Holy Glasses. That took a bit longer than expected, but I think that's due to making Rewind cheaper as well as Library. So what I'm learning is that going forward, I will never leave it at this price again. That was my takeaway. It's too low. I will probably... If I do that, the base command has to be higher, I think. Ooh. I don't mind the duration change, though. That I think is fine. I'm gonna leave that there. Maybe I'll put it at like 1.7 or 1.8. I think 2.0 is a little too harsh. Okay, so we're gonna pick up Form of Mist again, so I'm gonna have all forms of movement. And we're gonna hopefully make it to Silver Ring. They start with cooldown. Not super useful, because the cooldown's only about a minute. It would work in theory, unless I wanted to separate how long the cooldown is. Like the starting cooldown versus the total cooldown. But to me, that sounds like a lot of UI work. I'm like, one of my least favorite things about the game is UI. If the UI looks whack, it's because I don't like UI. It's something I'm like, you know, even though I do coding stuff when I'm not on stream, that is not one thing I ever enjoy. Nice color change, actually.
Easy peasy.
Never tried it with the bat. I actually really like the orange wings with the bat. Definitely better than the base version. I saw Echo of Bat. We have all the bats. We have heart refreshes again. Kind of tempting. Yeah, we're gonna go with this strategy. Okay, chat, we're gonna do the I don't feel like dealing with enemy strategy. Yeah, so Rewind will respawn certain things. I know it'll respawn items, it'll undo some of the gates. I think it can make the relics come back. We're just gonna have a very leisurely stroll. No stress, no worries, chat. I just realized I don't have Gravity Boots. Or Leapstone. I don't think we ever saw where Leapstone was, correct? Gravity Boots was at Coliseum, which I'm going to anyway. But I genuinely don't recall. Saw where Leapstone was. The RIP Leapstone. More bosses. I don't need to stick around for the health. We're fine. Neutron Bomb. Maybe. I want to see if I got something else. I thought I saw something in here.
It's probably the vengeful spirits of those. Speed is key nowadays. Speed!
Jump up to 3 diamonds. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, let's get rid of bronze. We'll put wizard hat on.
What in the world?
Took some hearts, rip. Yeah, they're in there. Eventually, we'll use them.
When it comes to pain, it's better to give.
You took hearts, so I wasn't able to time stop there. It made me sad. Well, that swap equipment's gonna change my stopwatch. I better enjoy it while it lasts.
With a single breath, they appear. Here they
I went to double jump like I had Leapstone. Foolish. Foolish, chat. Oh no, super ambush. It sure would be a shame, chat, if I decided to look at my menu for the next 10 or so seconds. What else do I have in here? Resistance to stoning. That might not be too bad against super ambush, I guess. Well, we'll see what we got.
Spin, spin!
Spin, spin. Oh, Ricochet Stone. Ew. I'm glad you unequipped my heart refresh. I'm not wasting heart refresh on that. What a terrible item, chat.
This is the Reaper's power.
Ricochet Stone easily bottom 2 for me. I hate them. I could go to the library if I really want to. Man, oh man, we just have a whole bunch of nothing, chat. The art of the scam, something like that, chat. Wow, that wasn't strong enough to kill in one hit? Man, super ambush, chat. Their health totals are high. You see that? Like, they legit survived the 52. Oh, there's where Mirror Crisis might be useful. Hello, Hearts Only 3. Oh, you're very useful here. Lagging out the game. There we go. Did they really hit me on the top of the screen? That was brutal. I didn't even think they could spawn that high, to be honest. But I was wrong. Fortunately, Cross seems to kill them. Thank you, Hearts Only 3. I love you, Double Cross. Get out of here. Oh. One Ouija table bro is with me. Speaking of which, how far off am I on the cycle? Oof. We gotta wait. This is where I need to go. There's literally nowhere else to go. I have to get this for Silver Ring. So we're gonna get the gravity boots on the way there. Rip Hearts Only 3. See, I let the commands go off. I just let them go off in a way that benefits me. Just thinking about it. I don't just outright deny it. I'm just like, oh no, it mistimed. What a shame. Hello, invisible Ouija table and Flea Man.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain!
Get to the door with a good wing smash. Cross with heart refresh isn't terrible. I do have regen on, so I might as well use it once.
You're wide open!
Unarmed 3. Oh, I got gravity boots back. Nice. I don't even have to go for it anymore. Thank you, chat. Also, Leapstone again, due to the commands. Hello, Eldritch. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we have a silly amount of diamonds. For those that missed it earlier, there's an 8K duplicator in the shop, 4K library card. But it also had, like, Fire of Bat or something as the relic. I was like, come on. I'm paying for that. Get out of here. I think the weapons were okay. I think there was, like, a 12K Alucard sword. So, like, in theory, I could get it, but... fun. We'll just let it get eaten by, the commands. I could go through the boss room, but nah, that's fine. Ooh, that range on the unarmed 3 is beautiful. Max Mayhem, thank you. Christogrim gifted Master of None a subscription. Well, enjoy the emotes / the increased amount of points in Mayhem. So for those that are not aware, you get 200 points every 5 minutes if you're active in the chat, as in you typed somewhere within those 5 minutes. You get another 200 points. If you subscribe, you get 50. If you're a regular, as in you've watched at least 2 hours, you get another 50. And if you're a mod, you get another 50. Thank you again, I think, Christogrim, for gifting B-Rix. One thing I need to learn is where the silver ring is. I am so used to skipping it, I legit could not remember what side it was on. I had to think about that. So congratulate Chris. That rushdown bat was something else. Did you enjoy that momentum, chat? Now that again, it's like, I gotta time it just right. Speaking of time it just right, where's my spike breaker? There we go. That momentum though. Oh, I didn't quite get it. It's like something like that. Yeah, there we go. Super bat. Magically sealed. Oh, I lost Jewel of Open. I didn't even notice. I thought I still had it. To go all the way back to the library. Brutal. Gifted 5 subs. Chris is going wild in the chat. I'm just gonna take one of my many library cards back. That went to Charmander the Knight, Barkeep, Mateus, Bear, and Tudor. Thank you again, Chris Grim. So I know where Jewel of Open is, fortunately. Unfortunately, it is nowhere near my destination. Wow, none of these weapons are still worth using. That's just sad. I will take the Kingstone again. You know what, Chad? I have diamonds. Whatever. We might as well use one briefly.
I can heal the wounds, but
I also lost my Sustained Mist, I see. That is unfortunate. That is so unfortunate.
I'm putting down 100 bajillion gold.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna reach it with Super Underwater. It's too much momentum loss, I think.
Stopping them now.
Well, Turbo Mode will help though. As will that slam to get me past the initial look. Alright, we're gonna take a little time out.
I'm interested in this.
Thank you. Thank you.
One.
Thank you.
I'm interested in this.
Buy Fire Bat again. Which I will buy another library card, who cares? Attack potions, sure.
Thank you.
More grams, yes please.
Thank you.
There's a regular Mournblade in there, interesting. I'm gonna take the cheap shield.
Thank you.
An actual Dragon Helm.
Thank you.
There's the Duplicator if I really want it. I don't think I'll take the Duplicator, chat. I feel like that would spurn the chat's wrath. But I'll take the Kingstone. And something that is not a terrible Gladius. And let's get out of here. They're gonna be queued. I have a feeling. Yeah, there we go.
It's a whimsical wonderland.
Oh, there we go, that slide. Beautiful. Ooh, almost did that right. Very close. I like the gold bat we have going on here.
When it comes to pain, it's better to give than
Oh,
receive.
HP for MP. Rip. Wing smash practice. Bonk. Let's see, we have to go all the way back to... Man, that's brutal. I don't have any fast way of doing that. I think...
You're wide open.
Yeah, unless I still have the Olrox Warp, then that's not too terrible. We'll see, though. That's a big if.
The Reaper's curse strikes again.
Obfuscate. Well, rip all those items I just got. Ooh. Darn. I still have a Talisman, though, and a Chakram, thanks to Eldritch. Am I planning on going to Catacombs again? No. I'm not going back there. Screw that place. Had nothing in it. I already have Spike Breaker.
Easy
No way,
peasy.
chat. No way. I'm not going there. Okay, we didn't... Oh, did we lose the warp? Oh, we lost the warp. Oh, that is the worst. I didn't go back and take it again. Well, we're going the slow way. Rip. So this is going to add a lot to the first castle time. I thought I would already be in second castle by like 20 minutes ago. Brutal. I'll blame me on the prices of Rewind and Library. Now there was a decent item here. It was like Fist of Tulkas, yeah. And Night Shield. Pretty solid. Yeah, Rushdown 3. We might as well kill some things as we go up here. So very generous Rushdown 3. Look through the Harpies here. Fortunately, somebody gave me Gravity Boots again with Unarmed. It makes my life a little easier. I'm just gonna go ahead and bonk them. Probably skip that item check, actually. It is Mayhem. Just food. That's fine. Hello, Tough Karasamon. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, look at the damage. It was doing 20 a tick. Oh, you're so dead. Rest in peace, chat. That super tough boss was murdered by Rushdown 3. So what we're gonna do is we are going to save now that we're here. We have a decent amount of relics. It would be nice if we kept them. So I have Jewel of Open again. I lost Persistent Flight. I am not going back to Catacombs for that. Anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. Yeah. I think chat has replenished my relics. That wing smash throws me off.
Speed is key nowadays.
Okay.
Speed!
I'll take that. As well as the speed up. So we have one more boss between us and our destination. Remember correctly. Interesting. Okay. Now that we have our cards back, I guess I'll go back with Ghost Card. Ghost Card did leave us briefly when I went to a save room. Respawn there. Come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, 125. Yeah. Oh, cheese this fight, chat. Thank you, Ghost Card. You're the best. Best familiar, chat.
What in the world?
Hello, Maria. Bye, Maria. Get juggled. That could potentially kill me. Do I have something with more range? Still have the chakram. That's good. Do Dark Shield instead. Let's learn together. I'm gonna take it nice, slow through the corridor. Oh, I have to be careful how I land here. Oh, there's nothing below me. Never mind. Nothing to worry about. Nice and easy. I was gonna say, I want to risk nothing. Speaking of which, slow Spike Breaker, good. Blood Cloak. I did see the Moonstone. I think I'm actually gonna take the Talisman over that for now. Let us hopefully make some progress here. Silver ring time. Bye, Maria. There we go. Now we can finally escape the first castle. Even if I get rewound here or teleported back to library, progress has been made. Nice. Ooh, I dropped a wing smash there. I'm gonna practice that more. I'm gonna practice more. There we go. I'm putting too fast again. I just gotta slow it down. Inputs come out much cleaner. Slow it down. There we go. Much better. Oh, more. I was thinking that would be the hallway, and I was right, but I forgot. Loading door. Ooh, didn't do it fast enough there, actually. Try that again. Okay. Dropped one wing smash at the end.
Speed is key nowadays. Speed!
I am going to... I have no idea, because I don't have the Aurochs teleporter.
Easy
Maybe it would have been smarter to go down the left side since I didn't have a teleporter. I didn't really think about that. This is kind of an unusual situation. Like, technically I did the right play from a normal gameplay standpoint, but I forgot the warp doesn't work.
But I can't feel the pain!
I'll save my progress either way. I guess it was smarter to save than go for the better play, because I could just die randomly. I don't feel like getting the silver ring again. Let me think about this. So I can't use the Aurochs warp. Unfortunately. That would have been super convenient. I was gonna say I technically could come up from the catacombs one, but it's not worthwhile. Sure. I mean, this will still lead to Holy Glasses. At least I don't have to take the Aurochs exit back up there, I suppose. Let's take the guaranteed round. I was gonna say, you know where I never go? Let's have a fun little journey over here, chat. We're gonna take the Forbidden route. I think I've seen enough of Alchemy Labs for a while.
With a single breath, they appear! Here they come!
You can't jump through those platforms. Oh, what is this? Oh, Chrysogram, I remember this happening for you too. Hold on, let's load the room. It's nonsense. Take your head, chat. Do they really think you were never gonna go fast in that hallway? Give me a break. I think I see why they don't apply this kind of vertical scrolling in other areas. Yeah, if you go too fast, the game forgets it's a scroll room. Oops.
This one is special!
Okay, now we're near Spirit Orb, which I think was a big ol' nothing, so we won't get any interesting relics from that.
Nowadays, speed!
Oops, slid too far. Hello, Ambush. New area? Pretty much. Might as well as be a new area. Yeah, there's a reason nobody takes it, but at the same time, I don't have any item checks I can make. So I'd rather just take that journey in Wing Smash than go through potentially multiple bosses. Spawn right above me. Ooh. Whoa, too far. Too far. Cancel it there. Let us go ahead and equip our rings, and we should be good to go. Okay, so in theory, I should have everything I need. I love that Spirit Orb and Fairy Scroll left the tracker, even though I know I definitely have them. Yeah, I won't go that way because in normal runs without Rewind and Library, there's no reason to take them. At least there shouldn't be a reason to take them. It's kind of like the Walk of Shame if you forget a warp. Which I guess in some ways, I technically forgot the warp. But Rewind took the warp away from me is more accurate. We're going... I got attacked by an ambush fleaman in the elevator. Can you imagine, chat, if I had been low on health? That would have been the funniest step. I'd just been like, GG.
Easy peasy. Absorber!
Yeah. There's no reason to do it in normal play. Honestly. If that happens, your route is absolute bonkers.
Magikazam!
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna keep the Ruby Circlet on as long as possible, actually. Fire resistance is kind of big. Mystic Pendant as well as armor. Ooh, downgrade, but there's a Fury Plate still. That is a lot of talismans. We'll equip a talisman. MP regen talisman sounds good enough. Now the blessings are stronger. So all the commands like the speed, your item commands, equipment commands, they'll give more, they'll heal more. So everything is buffed. Even things that can give stats will give more flat stats as well. How much time do we have before the next cycle?
Speed is key nowadays. Speed!
About a second, apparently. Okay. We'll take that. Yeah, so that so for commands that have kind of a static effect like speed, that just increases their total duration.
Easy peasy.
Progression stats, nice. Also nice if I don't bump.
But I can't feel the pain.
Let's get out of there. Here we go, chat. We finally get to see what Richter looks like. It's about a half hour overdue. So we're just gonna take the warp back to keep, and that should be it.
Army of Immortals! 49 souls!
Oh, I was trying to wing smash, dropped it. I'm gonna blame being tired on that one. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I guess chat can also try to place bets where they think the final 2 Vlad relics are. Do you think it'll be something horrible, like Creature Galamoth? Which is nothing skipped. Let's go all the way through, chat. Or Death Galamoth. Death Galamoth would also be kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Slam Jam. No, I have fortunately not allowed that command. On command Slam Jam is way too powerful.
Whoa, what in
The only one that can do that is me, with the debug command. It technically exists in the back end. Darkwing Bat and Trio. Interesting guesses. I mean, hopefully. I'd love if it was like Darkwing Bat Medusa. That would be the dream. Be like, oh, I just cut out like 40 minutes of the scene. At least a Mayhem scene. Normal gameplay, obviously, it'd probably be more like 20 minutes or less, but Mayhem is like, good at commands. I think for the most part, I tried to name them things that made sense. I think there's a couple that are questionably named, but I think for the most part, they're intuitive enough.
Easy peasy!
I actually forget what relic was up here. I'm gonna remind myself in case I have to come back here later.
Easy peasy!
Oh, that's right. It was a big old nothing. How can I forget, chat? How silly. We'll take the elixir though. Obsidian sword. Oh, I do have Fist of Tulkas though. So many choices. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Can I just choose the Richter fight with bat pentagrams? That'd be kind of funny, actually. Yeah, chat, let's just cheese him. Oh, I forgot to holy glasses, holy glasses. I mean, he should live that, right? They're like, oh no. We'll see his unbridled wrath, I suppose. Smart potion, not terrible. Oh, just normal? Okay. Oh, we didn't kill it yet.
Magnificent! But now feel my unbridled wrath.
Really? Yeah, I'll do the weaker one for now. I'm actually worried I'm gonna kill him before I defeat that. Hold on a second. What a jerk. Oh, Heaven Sword. Hold on. There we go. A good old double hit. This thing has so much health, by the way. Like, you saw it survive Tetris Spirit. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Ghost Card. End this fight. Thank you, Ghost Card. Oh, you're the best. Look how much health it has. Oh my gosh. I would have been here forever, chat. Thank you, Ghost Card. I mean, in my defense, I could have Soul Steeled, but I also thought I would be dead in about 24 hits. And I hit it at least 20 before he went into the other phase. That was a bit surprising to me. So I guess he decided to cooperate this time. So we should be seeing a color change, so say goodbye to yellow Alucard. See what color we get greeted with in Castle 2.
Speed is key nowadays. Speed!
Ooh. Ray with a red trim. Interesting. Thank you, chat, for the speedo. I have a ton of hearts. Another Buffalo Star. Nice. Hopefully chat enjoys the many colors.
There's no stopping them now!
So I think this might be a shared color, but there's a high chance. It basically has a 1 in 4, I think, of choosing the castle-specific colors. And it is forced to choose or remember up to 6 colors. So the 7th color should always be unique.
Stretchy, stretchy!
Super buff extra range. That looks really nasty. Let us do something like It's a Tulkas. This should destroy this boss. Even if Tough Bosses is active, like this should just be ridiculous.
It's probably the
Ooh, I barely got in the room in time. Oh,
You're looking for
look at that
Gloria.
damage, chat. Oh, so much damage. Thank you, Fist of Tulkas. Oh, there's Leapstone. Wow. Gross. Right, chat, like, come on, what is that? Now, fortunately, I do have the heart, so I am not scared of ambush
With
here.
a single breath, they appear. Here they
Normally, I would be, but however, the heart renders me completely immune to the tombstone, unless I get hexed. Kind of a free ride. Bonk. Also, I'm using Fist, which is its weakness. Normally, it has really high defense. For me, it's just now just free kills. In fact, I might actually level off of this. Nice. However, we are coming up to a also horrible room, which is the Panthers galore. I do not look forward to that. Will I need that warp? I don't think I will.
hold it.
I will take a safety save, though. That I will 100% do. I think our stats have mostly been cooperating. I haven't seen them go wonky. I've been trying to pause a little more often to check, but looks fixed, question mark? Not seeing any big issues with them. Ooh, heart's only one, but a Goonie. Let's not deal with them. Thank you, Heart's Only One, letting me cheese through this hallway. Now this is cheese. I love it, though. Thank you, Power of Mist. You make Mayhem so easy sometimes. Oh, you're gonna make her a real boss again, chat? How dare you? How dare you, chat? Why is this not duplicating? Oh. Just waiting on rush down. I briefly had 420 health. Goodbye, Medusa. Ooh, a whole heap and a nothing, chat. Don't mind if I do, chat. Actually, that poison's a little scary. I probably should respect the poison. Oh, summon balloon pod. Interesting. You're out of here. Do a couple jumps here. We'll take that.
There's no stopping them now.
Ooh, turbo mode, the challenge. Fortunately, those Panthers are on my side, or I think this would be a GG kind of scenario. The Panthers flying in from nowhere are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Ooh, hello, zombies. I don't want to interact with you. Goodbye. You know what? That actually went a lot smoother than I was expecting. So definitely not bad progress into Castle 2 so far. We haven't really come across a major issue. A couple of scary moments, but I think we got this under control. We're just gonna turbo through him, it's fine. Ooh, I didn't get the super speed. Do I need something for the upcoming bosses? I could just throw my shuriken. Do have them. Oh, I have double... Didn't realize I had double chakram. That looks fun. We're gonna do that next. So I'm assuming this is gonna be a tough boss. Oh, we're not. That's not the one I was looking for. That was scary. Don't want to deal with that. Oh, let's double chakram him. Say goodbye to him, chat. I see a Morn Blade in my inventory. That looks fun. Thank you, Chakram. Hello, Morn Blade.
This is the Reaper's power.
Be a real relic, please. Ooh. Ooh. Man, it's looking like potentially trio. Might be a good call. Oh, we have creature. We have the check behind Doppel. We got Spell Absorber for Wing Smash practice. Thank you, chat. I mean, I think I'm getting a little better at it. At least I'm getting, like, mostly in a row. I had a couple botches earlier, but it's, like, not been horrendous. Although remembering the layout of stages, kind of a work in progress there. Let's go ahead and... Oh, slightly off-center. Go ahead and zip up here. I should probably get this warp, because it's very likely I'll have to use it to come back. The first warp I don't care about. There's no reason to go back to first castle. Unless chat is, like, crazy and they take away bat and miss, but I should always have flight. I have regular wolf here. I'm gonna do my only wolf strategy that I know. I feel like that's also one of my bigger areas of weakness. I just need to use the forms a bit better, like dive kicking out of root, things like that. We're just gonna go with this strategy.
Easy peasy.
Thank you, Dinner Dog, for that one.
Easy peasy. Pandemonium! My favorite.
Oh, that actually threw me off. I was like, oops. We'll just squeeze by. Nothing happened there. Another Graham, another Opal. Always appreciate it, Christogram. Super progression stats. Well, Eldritch is making sure that I am super tanky. I notice my heart count is still completely out of control. Ooh, orange bat. Nice color. 2 elixirs. Pandemonium 3, so I have no idea what my inventory is. We're gonna save and take a look. But enjoy one of the new colors. We did not have this in the previous version. Let's see, what did we get? We have 272 hearts, but 438 currently. Banana and Jewel Sword. What a gross, what a gross combo. Can I please have something else? Oh, did I just legit lose all my weapons except for Estok and Gladius? Oh no. Gladius might be technically better. Put on a wizard hat and... I mean, ice is technically useful there, but I'll do Fury Plate. Leave on Joseph's Cloak. Fun. Jewel Sword for the win. I greatly dislike that hitbox.
Easy peasy.
Gonna be like, no thanks. Ooh, super ambush. 8 power of Sire? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Thank you, Eldritch. Now you're spoiling me, Eldritch.
Easy peasy.
Oh, let's not even try on these boss battles. Just go all in with the no cares. Swap equipment. Let's see what chat did there. Oh, that might have been slightly too early. Yeah, that was too early. Oh well. Nothing Pictures of Dad can't solve. Ooh, I love the consumables in this game. If you get them in both. If I kill her fast enough, she won't spawn the ambush. Yeah! Okay, so technically I think Trevor
Wonderland over here.
can be duplicated when he's in like the shambling zombie form. Kill the Zoe. Ew. What is this seed? Anyway, I should leave a couple of power sires for later. Yeah, I love Bat Pentagram. It's not like the most OP thing ever, but when you have like 9 of them, it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna cheese trio. And consequently, we're going to go ahead and destroy Beelzebub. The same thing. I do try to take advantage of most of the items I see in my inventory. I feel like if I'm guilty of anything, I probably don't use attack potion as often as I should when I see it. I try to wait for it for bosses, but honestly, I should just pop it when I see it. Ooh, unarmed 3. An interesting challenge. Now we get to have a fun little journey up the staircase without that. Thank you, Christogram. My health total is out of control. I was actually going pretty well there. Oh, I bonked. So close. Wait, they don't want me to do the attack. No, you don't want that. Imps. Imps, you don't want that. That just gives me more range. You don't want that. man what I would give for some diagonal movement. Is that a real Chrysogrim? Hold on, we're going back. What's that? Oh, it was double Heaven Sword. You got me. Goodbye, my stats, by the way. Ooh, interesting time stop from the chat. I should be leveling basically every punch. It's not a bad way to level. Ooh, unarmed just wore off though. But that also means I can finally use bat again. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Scary. Okay, so we got some healing coming our way. Let's kill a couple of them with Gas Cloud. I should level quite a bit on the way there. I'm gonna run out of MP, but I'm just gonna cancel it. Time stop definitely helping a little bit. I still have to maneuver around them, but it does make it a bit easier. We got regen going on. I teleport out of there. Is that real blood cloak? Yeah. Rush down 2. I want to save and hopefully take this to the boss chamber. So our goal is probably to cheese with items. If I have any throwables, this is a boss I've learned to embrace the items in Mayhem. So I will be definitely checking my inventory. Now, on the extremely rare chance Merchant gives me Stone Sword, I will use that on Doppel. I need to remember that that's a thing. Because he can give it there. Alright, let's go for cheese. Almost killed him. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Rushdown 2. I was trying to linger in his hitbox with a little bit of missed action there. I think it mostly worked. Moment of truth. What's here, chat? Oof. Ouch. All dead checks. I was gonna say, I feel the same way. Whoa, 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 hold it. Is this gonna happen? Are we really getting the Galamoth seed? It's looking increasingly likely. We have 4 checks left in the game, and we're missing 2 relics. It is now down to a 50-50 of Galamoth, chat. Just think about that. It could be Galamoth death. I could do every check in the game. We're getting pretty close. Why does that do so much damage? Whatever, it's fine. Bitterfly, you're so silly. I was just gonna ignore it and then just heal afterwards, but it's not a big setback. I already saved. I love that they made an enemy that's like not visible. So I'm like, I bonk and then I'm like, oh. I'm like, maybe I can get under it this time. Nope. Let's see. How are my stats looking? Still pretty good? Question mark? Yeah, looking decent. Ooh. We will have... And... I'm gonna have Alucard shield just for defense. Oh, that would explain something. We'll take walk armor actually. And leather hat gives me defense. Fun. Okay, so we should survive the Bitterfly now. Yeah, we went from taking like 20 to just 1, so that's fine. A dumb enemy. There we go. I killed it with an equally terrible relic. Checkmate. Turbo mode 3, not bad. Thank you, Ghost Card, for killing the invisible one. Unfortunately, I don't think I could take advantage of it right now. You know what I can do? Silver Shield, right? Nice. There we go. Just slide out of there, chat. Love turbo mode. Oop. So many ways to travel, chat. Yeah, there's ways to maintain the momentum with turbo mode, so there's a lot of cool things you could do. I think my favorite thing was last stream, chat gave me, I think, a Medusa shield. I mean, I could do it here as well. We'll show it off in a second. But basically, Medusa shield / dark shield plus turbo mode plus extra range meant that while I was sliding around at high speeds, I was just damaging the entire room. It's kind of funny. What a dive kick. Yeah, let's not deal with them. So close. Maybe one day we'll get through there. Hopefully chat is having a good time. Hopefully no issues with gold. The downside is that to reduce the number of messages, I cannot see your current gold. I'm assuming things are okay. Ooh, where's my gas cloud? Rip gas cloud.
Nowadays, speed.
We'll take that. That could have been much better, but that could have been much worse. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Let me remember that misspouting is a thing. If I want to change directions, I could just miss. Or miss before I bonk. One of the above. Super progressive stats. Okay. Take that.
Easy peasy.
Buff extra range. Dare I just skip creature? Do I just, you know what? Do I just believe that it's just gonna be behind Doppel and Merman? And then just leave if it isn't? If it's, you know what? I'm not gonna do creature, chat. We're skipping creature. If it's up behind Galamoth, we'll take our Walk of Shame back to creature. I don't feel like going back to him. We're gonna make a gamble. Ooh, spellcaster here. Nice. Thank you, thank you. I think I want to take advantage of...
Army of Immortals. 49
I'm gonna hopefully not die. I'm gonna try to take advantage of the extra range. I don't have anything that cheeses him. Question mark. I have a life apple. Powers the sire. Lots of monster vials. I think Neutron Bomb can reset him if he starts doing weird things. We'll go Mournblade.
Better watch your step.
Ooh, Underwater. Okay, so what do we have in store for us today?
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice.
Oh, good timing, Christogram. Fortunately, I know the counter.
I'm unbeatable.
Got him. Almost. See the power play? The power play for your future reference? You time stop into unarmed. Next level play, because unarmed always gets rid of your sub-weapon. You gotta put it in your repertoire. How to troll people in Mayhem. So anyway, that went extremely well. Thanks, Christogrim, with the unintended assist, but we'll take it. Oh, these things are completely time stopped? I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, come on, really? Merman statue? Chat, could you imagine? Could you imagine, chat, if I went all the way to Merman? Because we already know Merman was nothing, I'm pretty sure. Could you imagine if I went all the way back to First Castle just to check that? What a troll. Just like, we already know nothing is there. I've been there. Nothing was there, I'm pretty sure. Just shaking my head on that, chat. Anyway, let's take advantage of the time stop while we have it.
Speed is key nowadays.
I was worried I'd bonk, and I didn't know how to self-correct. Yeah, this room I think is definitely worth practicing. One day I will. Hello, Cave Troll. Goodbye, Cave Troll.
There's no stopping them now.
Okay, that made me feel a little better. I was getting really worried, chat. You know what, chat? No matter what, if death is nothing, we're doing Galamoth. I'm not going back for creature. We do creature on the way out. Chat will finally get to enjoy a Galamoth seed that I may or may not cheese. We'll see.
You totally jinxed
Swap
it.
relics. Oh, I still have bat. Okay, that's good. Oh, that wing animation gets stuck. That's funny. Yeah, I'm not quite at that level yet, but maybe with playing the game more than once a week, maybe I'll get better at it. Oh boy, that is a series of events. Let's see, swap equipment. I might unironically take Heaven's Sword. I think I will, chat. I think I'm gonna just unironically take another Heaven's Sword.
When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive.
Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna get juggled, so I have to be very careful. That is not being careful. That's unfortunate. Okay. Is that a Terminus S? What is that? I mean, either way, I don't want it. Thank you, HP for MP. I'll get through this eventually. Keep in mind, if I get hit by anything, I'm gonna take like a bazillion damage. If you're wondering why I'm trying to take it slow. Ooh. I am really lucky. I'm trying to crouch it, because that'll reduce how high it sends me. I think she has me in the checkmate. Unless I use a throwable. No, I can't, because I'm unarmed. Retro Spirit and walk forward? No, she's not even on screen and hitting me. That's kind of unfair. I think this is our home now.
Nowadays, speed.
It's gonna be your home for a little bit, chat. I don't think there's a way I could get past this with what I have. Unless unarmed wears off. She's literally off screen.
Easy peasy.
Stick pendant. Okay. Now we're able to throw stuff at her, so I think we'll do that. Oh, super speed, no. Oh, I don't want super speed. Oh, no. Oh, that is a scary thing. Let's heal. That was scary. I had way more momentum than I thought. Banana. Oh, no, there's another one. Well, I guess I'll go for the backup strat. Did throw the bananas at her. Okay. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. I could get my health back on purpose with one of the rare times I have Life Apple. And use that momentum to get over him. I'll take that. Okay, back to Ghost Card. Oh yeah, that was on purpose, Yantos. I never swap into Fairy unless I'm intending to die immediately. 8 attack potions. I did say I need to use those more often. And this would be a great example. Do some of these first, I guess. So let's make it all the way up there. I need to remember where these platforms are. I think that's definitely a knowledge issue thing, like where the safe spot is, the gravity boots. I'm sure like if I do it like right here, it would work, but it looks a little tight. Because the other enemies will swoop in at me. Okay, chat, moment of truth. Is this actually going to be Tooth? Kind of unlucky to get Tooth last. I like to see Heart before Second Castle. And I like Tooth as early as possible in that order. I don't care about the other ones. They don't give me enough to justify their existence.
Whoa, hold it.
Heart's only 3. Question mark. I mean, maybe. I do something like this, will this work? Slowly zone him? Oh, he can zip through it. Thank you, Ghost Card. I could force him to walk into it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, that's using the knowledge right there. I had a feeling I could at least get a second phase in there. That was a good call. Wow, it's actually nothing, chat. So, chat, I think this is a good opportunity. Place your bets. Oh, Ghost Bro does whatever Ghost Bro wants. Listen, I've just accepted the fact that he is the carry. I didn't even have Mojo Mail equipped. What an amazing carry. Thank you, Holy Glasses. I mean, unfortunately, I didn't get to use the Strength Potion there because
Easy
I don't
peasy.
think that impacts Holy Water under any circumstance. You know what, chat? We're gonna pause briefly. We're gonna let you bet.
Speed is key nowadays. Speed!
Where is the final relic? One moment. Let's make a prediction. Where is final Vlad? Is it Creature? Galamoth? I'm gonna give you... See, this is Mayhem. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes.
But I can't heal the pain!
I feel like that's fair. So gamble time. Good luck. It should be a genuine 50-50. It will not be the mix-up of it's not one of those locations, unless chat bamboozled me earlier and it's all the way back at entrance, but I don't believe that's the case. I'm gonna believe chat is slightly not that cruel. And maybe skip a Vlad Relic this whole time. Let's just have a nice little casual flight here. Here's another place where I feel like this room and the underwater caves, I really need to learn like a really good way to move through here because they already look, well, there's another banana. They already look kind of tough to do fast because they're like, there's not like one spot I can go to, so it requires some kind of like diagonal movement, it looks like. Oops, too slow. That super speed wasn't too slow. I'll take that. Goodbye, witch. Yeah, you know what's really sad, chat? I don't know if you are aware of this. Those bats in Second Castle still only have 1 health. They have the same health as they do in the earlier area. And if you fight the Medusa heads in Clock Tower, they have the same health and damage as First Castle, which I don't really get why. I would have thought they would have made them stronger, but nope. Okay. Too fast on the wing smash, we'll just reset the room. Oh, I think I was holding up. Yeah, that's no, why am I not getting it? There we go. Weird. Watching DB didn't help in that room. It's tricky. I can kind of see what to do with diagonals. I just don't have the execution. Oh, there is nothing in that room. Disappointing. Okay, chat. Moment of truth. What's behind Galamoth? It's gonna take a while. I imagine it's gonna take more than 1 try. That'll give you enough time to close in those predictions. I went to bat and I'm like unarmed. So for Mayhem, there's no cheesing this fight in the traditional sense. We have regular sticks of dynamite though.
Yeah!
And I will let you know, chat, this is the new secret Galamoth killer.
With a single breath, they appear!
This item
Here they
is
come!
so stupid on Galamoth. I hope we get to show it off eventually. Chat knocked me out of the room. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we're gonna go for it once. Super Spirit's not bad on him right now. I don't have lightning resistance, so I think I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, that's to be expected. I was getting kind of stun locked out of gravity boots, so it was kind of GG. So he still does a lot of damage. However, I think now I get to cheese him. That's fine. So his feet no longer have like insanely broken defense. So a side effect of that is if you have anything that hits a lot, aka Powers of Sire, and let's say ye old 6 of Dynamite, where are you? He should die pretty quickly. Even with 4 Vlads, I don't think that'll help him that much. So bosses will get buffed, even if you're not using tough bosses. Just that the difference is... Oh, I need to be on screen, I think, for it to work. Annoying.
This is the Reaper's power.
There we go. Got him, chat. You don't need weapons. Sorry, Galma.
Wounds, but I can't heal the pain.
Yeah, that's also why I kind of like the item commands, because that is something that would never have happened before. We would have just had, like, actual strategies other than just meleeing him like a big dummy for, like, 20 minutes.
Whoa, hold it!
That's only one. Hey, chat. To make sure the prediction's closed. Looks like chat is betting on Galmoth for the most part. Ooh, Screecher. Oh, 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 painful. Well, full clear, chat. I tried skipping. Get punished. Brutal. 6,900 gone. Everything is coming up Eldritch. Something like that. It figures the one time I go for this creature skip, he's mandatory. I think we did 8 seeds in a row where he was literally nothing. Like, I don't even think he was card. Like, he was literally nothing. Bad luck. Poor Chris. Well, fortunately, I don't have a lot of commands on the Twitch side. So if you want to unlock emotes, they are super cheap. Or do any of the many other things, like highlight message. I mean, at least I have Gas Cloud again, question mark? Although now I no longer have Mist, which makes me sad. Yeah, this is... Let's reset the room. Let's not do that room. I have something other than pudding. I had a feeling I had no weapons. It was a good assumption. Do something like this. Yeah, Marcel's gonna help a lot here. Both from the range, the lingering hitbox, the fact that things are actually weak to it at the moment. Thank you, Marcel. Goodbye, Frozen Half. There we go, chat. We're just gonna chop our way through this. Reset the room real quick, do the bat. Nice. What a wonderful journey, chat. Okay. Let's go do Creature while we still can. Getting off for now. Thank you, Yantos. We had a good time. What if it's not Creature either? Then chat was cruel and lied to me, and it's an entrance. And I could have had Tooth since, like, the beginning of the game. We've already done every other check. Chat used Library on me when I was doing the Owl Jump Ascent thing. Turbo mode, thank you. Yeah, we'll take the Holy Water there. Yeah, because there is literally nowhere else I haven't checked. We have done a complete castle clear of 1 and 2 at this point. So that definitely added some time to the scene. But hey, this Galamoth was kind of interesting. It's very rare I fight him on stream. Last time we did it, I think we just rushed down and killed him. So at least we got to see a different way of choosing him. So he's still difficult, and like not having equipment there still is basically GG. But in terms of actually being able to damage him, there's a lot of options. It's just kind of hard to deal with him if you don't have a lightning resist of some sort. Like whether the chat gives you the potions, and that happens, or you just have lightning mail. Although I don't really know what kind of attack that orb attack is, because I know it's not lightning, because it doesn't seem to be resisted at all. I don't know if it's actually physical or something, or dark. I have no idea. Maybe chat knows. When he does those, like, what is it, 11 orbs? Oh, oops. I was one door too high. I was about to save, but that's not the right area. I mean, technically you can also get him on the stun lock on the ground. I think I did that once on stream, but it wasn't for very long. Like, I got him to do, like, normally he goes for, like, the soccer ball kick, / the football kick. And then he just kind of does that over and over and over. And if you're behind him, you just chop his Achilles heel over and over again. Looks like he's doing maybe a can-can dance or something after a while. But so far, we haven't really needed to do that. They do dark. Okay. Which I think is kind of nice, because I think I split, like, Ice Holy Dark onto one and then Fire Lightning on another. The potion doesn't just... Oh, whoops. Potion doesn't completely counter the boss. Still strong, though. Uh-oh, Elders is saying physical. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I know it's definitely not lightning, unfortunately. I wish it was. It would have made him very easy for me, comparatively. I almost did the chain correctly. So close. Hey, there we go. Improvements, chat. I don't know if people have seen me do that before. When I first was like in Mayhem 1.02, I couldn't even get like 2 in a row. But that wasn't bad. Yeah, I don't really know what attacks Dark Armor resists. I mean, obviously Dark, but like, what are common Dark attacks? Like when Scylla does her orbs, is that Holy or Dark? It's just one of those things I just... Oh, I didn't realize chat gave me Varda. I saw the Noglamir when I first opened this. That would explain some things. Holy damage. Almost nothing does that. That multi-hit Marcel. Ooh. Ooh, nice Varda icon there, Eldritch. There we go. Okay, let's go fight Dracula. You know what the sad thing is that even with Marcel reducing damage, I still think that out-damages almost every option we have, other than Fist. Because it quad hitting kind of just means it double hits. Actually, let's not go for the save here. That did 1 damage. Oh. Just skipping creature. Yeah, it's the only time I tried it. Yeah. I think that's why I won't do races. I have bad luck when it comes to gambling. As chat saw earlier today in Suikoden, my gamble luck is garbage. Usually. Oops, hold on. Gotta get the ribbon again. There we go. Oh, no. Okay, we'll take... You know what? It's fine. We'll do this. I think I was holding upright instead of up there. I think that was what was happening there. I don't think it was an input speed issue. Oh, nothing interesting in there. That's a shame. If the damage hits you and you have white clouds around you while cycling black with this spray. It's dark damage. I love I just walked into Nova's Singleton. It's just like, he's just charging up this big laser beam and I just bonk him. Poor guy. It's the only thing he lives for, chat. Best way to see dark damage in action is use Mortal against Victor or Doppelganger. Interesting. Oh, Chab hit me with the swap equipment right before I could save. Ugh. Brutal. Okay, what do I have on me? I don't have to save the confiscate, fortunately. Wow, I still really don't have anything good against Shaft. This actually kind of is unfortunate. That defense is actually pretty high. Maybe I have to take that back. Good. I have regular shields. Okay. I'm mostly concerned. I'm concerned about the bouncing balls. Listen, chat. I'm fully expecting that to murder me. It's just, I expect nothing but terrible things. Okay, so if I respawn, I come in with. Oh, there's an Alucard shield. Let's do that instead. I have a lot of neutron bombs. I don't know how much damage that would deal to him though. Dynamite. If I'm desperate, I'll take a look at those. I do have healing, though. That's good. But goodbye, all those items. They're about to be confiscated. Yeah, Jupiter Climb talks about Icebrand for Dracula.
Easy peasy.
But we're about to get confiscated, I think.
Magic
It's coming eventually.
It's probably the
I'm gonna hear a, whoa, what happened? Then I'm gonna be no items. I have a feeling I will die to the ball attack. What happened to my weapon?
Perfect! This is the Reaper's power.
Did chat manage to do moderate trap and it took my weapon? That's so brutal.
Easy peasy.
I can't believe you actually stole that item. That's actually impressive. Oh, we have Get Juggled, and I have no Persistent Mist. Oh, it's already over.
With a single breath,
I'm not surviving this.
Here they
I
come.
don't do enough damage to kill this boss. Yeah, it's GG. I mean, I guess I could that pentagram for more damage, maybe.
Easy peasy.
And I got cursed right at the end. Wow. Yeah, GG, it's over. I don't think Face Tank will save me from Get Juggled. I mean, it would be amazing if it did. I think I'm dead on the lightning attack. Go save me. Oh, go savior.
You claim to love the...
Speed is key.
That's familiar, chat. I definitely should have died. That lightning was going to pin me in the upper part of the wall. As I said before, once you're pinned against the wall, it's over. So, like, I was bouncing. So I was fine for a little bit. But Ghost Familiar, OP. I know. Tough boss is Dracula. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. No. No, of all the bosses to get tough bosses, you did it to Dracula? Oh my gosh, chat. We're going to be here forever. Strap in, chat. If I somehow don't die, this is going to be like a marathon. Oh my gosh. I'm not ready for this. You almost never see tough bosses, Dracula. It's awful. It's awful. I am beholding your true form and I am despairing. Oh my gosh. This monster has like 9,000 plus health. It's gonna be so horrible. I don't know if it was super tough bosses or not. He looks cool though. Okay, let's remember our strategies to deal with Drac. I mean, you can see I'm just hitting him. Doesn't matter. Oh, super extra range. That's gonna be useful. Oh, there we go. Rush down. Uh-oh. Question mark? Let's play the dodging game for a little bit. I'm doing 1 damage to him. Thank you, Ghost Familiar. Oh, he did 217 there. Oh, Turbo Mode. Confiscate. That's gonna go wild. And trying to dodge this in Turbo Mode is very difficult. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here for sure. Rushdown is helping to some extent.
Go back
There we go.
you came. Trouble the soul of my mother.
Oh, thank you,
no more.
Rushdown. That was actually doing quite a bit of damage.
How?
It was hitting
did
for
I
like
win
213
so
every other
defeated?
second. So that did add up.
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
I love the dialogue. It just like
sarcasm.
speeds through it and then it has to
What
wait.
profit is it to a man if he gains the world
Better
and
watch your
loses
step.
his own
I better watch
soul?
my step. Also, I like how I won. I bonked into his hand.
1626, I believe.
Look at that, chat. Look at that bonk win.
Tell me,
When it comes to pain,
What-
it's better to give than
what were
receive.
Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with
Oh,
them,
look, we're
then at
glowing.
least
That's
do
kinda
them no
cool.
harm, for theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all
Look
of
at cute
eternity.
library. It's banned.
Lisa,
I think it's.
What
Forgive me.
Oh, maybe it's not banned.
Farewell, my son.
Are you gonna cancel the credits? I don't think it can. I don't think it can. It'd be pretty funny if it could, though.
Reaper's power.
Oh, it can actually trigger. Oh, so if Hex wasn't there, I think it would have triggered library. That would have been kind of funny. Unfortunately, Chan, I think it's time to say goodbye to Mayhem.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
Okay, so I'm gonna take
The
a very
blood
small
that
break,
flows in my
and we'll
veins
talk
is
about
cursed.
thoughts and feelings about the
Would be
patch.
best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I'll be right back, chat.
I see.
Enjoy I Am the Wind.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
no, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
Just like the wind, I've always been drifting high up in the sky that never ends. Through thick and thin, I always win. 'Cause I will fight both life and death to save a friend. I face my destiny every day I live, and the best of me is all I have to give. Just like the sun, when my day's done. Sometimes I don't like the person I've become. Is the enemy within or 1,000 men? Should I walk the path my worth so bad?
someone testing me every day I live. Well, the best in me is all I have to give. I can't pretend. I can't pretend. I am the wind. And I don't know if I will pass this way again. All things must end. Goodbye, my friend. Think of me when you see the sun or feel the wind. I am the wind. I am the sun. And one day we'll all be one. I am the wind. I am the sun. And one day we'll all be one. I am the wind, I am the sun, and one day we'll all be one. I am the wind, I am the sun, one day we'll all be one. I am the wind, I am the sun, one day we'll all be one. I am the sun. One day we'll all be one. I am the wind, I am the sun. Always we will all be one. Drifting high in the sky, separate all through thick and thin. Always we will all, 'cause I will find both life and death to save my friend. I am the wind. I am the sun.
Okay, chat, I am back. I can see that Chris the Grim looked like he was cleaning up house with the commands. I saw a perform pass. Then he beat everybody in the Crucible. What a madman. So for everybody that stuck around to the end, I just kind of went through the chat box. So if you're still here, just give a message of a shout out, as I added a ton of currency to you. So if you were looking at like the 800 territory at the end of the stream, you might notice you have a little bit more. So thank you for helping with the testing. I think this time around, I didn't really see any bugs. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would have to kind of check the notes a little bit, see if there's anything else worth testing. You know what? I'm gonna add a little more to everybody. Might as well as. It's pretty good. I'll give everybody at least, say, 10,000. Pretty good for testing. Yeah, Chris should have more. Mateus already at 1,500. Well, I'll go a little higher. It's fine. The Mateus now has a ton of points. Oh, Master of None. I almost forgot. Well, you're at 5K. Better make that. You know what? We'll make that. I think I gave people a little more than 5K, so I'm going to give you up to 11K total. Not like add 11K. There you go, Master of None. Enjoy the extra about 6,000 points. That should be a lot easier to do some other actions with it. So you are all restocked for the future. So we'll talk about, I guess, thoughts and feelings about the bans and other things like that. I think it's pretty close to where I want it to be. I think in terms of what I would expect to see in a 1.09 is probably not any new commands. It'll just be cleaning up what's already there. So I'm looking to make some changes to Rewind in particular. I haven't decided if I want to do anything with Library. I've seen, for example, it's technically possible to force the warp. So if I really want to, I could give a no counterplay library if I really felt like it. But I'm on the fence about that, so I expect to change at some point, but probably not in 1.09. In terms of Underwater, I accidentally played with the checkbox on, so I was testing for Chrysogrim on Wednesday, and I forgot to uncheck that, so oops. I will probably play with the regular Underwater, but on the plus side, hey, it's working. So I guess that's that. In terms of equipment and items, I feel like the item command gives me a good mix of items. I feel like I mostly use the items. There's some of the weaker ones I still kind of stray away from, but obviously now that it can potentially give like the super items giving duplicator is what I meant to say. Ends up making those items still pretty useful, even in like numbers of 8 or so. And honestly, a lot of the bosses, once you get like Power of Sire or Bat Pentagram, it's just kind of free damage without really stopping my main DPS. So it's kind of nice. I mean, normally you wouldn't do that because it's like, oh, you know, I only have like 2 Power of Sire. Why would I do that mid-boss fight? But when you have like 12, then you're like, oh, well, just gonna DPS them into oblivion. So I think overall, most of the commands are mostly balanced in terms of times and things like that. Force library would be like ultra expensive. For Chrysogrim's sake, I would disable all UI and force it to have a cooldown. He's like, why can't I change it? And I'm like, oh, that's a shame. I guess you have to play it like that. But I think anything else in terms of like what I'm looking to do in terms of other things I know can be done with the base game. I was trying to see if multi-jump could end up being used at any point on any command, but I feel kind of conflicted about it. Like, it is possible once you have Leapstone, there is a cheat that lets you basically just jump forever, which is kind of interesting. But the downside to that, chat, is that you cannot dive kick easily with it, so it ruins turbo mode. Oh yeah, it's definitely 3 times jump. You could go from the bottom of the screen all the way to the top in like wherever Succubus is. We just jump. Let's go all the way to heaven with it. There's some other commands where I like the idea of them, but I can't find a good way to implement them. Like, for example, there is a way to force the player to slide whenever they're trying to be stationary, but there's not really a way for me to move the player while they're moving, if that makes sense. So, like, if I'm only slightly moving to the right, then there's no, like, wind effect. If I wanted to make something horrible, like, wind in the Super Mario games moving into this one. But I think overall, in terms of negatives and positives with the commands, I think I'm happy with how they interact. I think, ideally, going forward in these kinds of things, I do have to kind of keep in mind, we have a lot of items, we swap a lot of items, so it's important to kind of space out things like Confiscate with good cooldowns and things of that nature. That way those items can actually be used. And I feel like right now it's at a decent balance. Yeah, there's like, I have like little segments of it, and I thought it was kind of interesting. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Like, technically, I mean, I probably wouldn't run it, and I don't think the interest is probably there. But there are enough cheats to make like a Richter version of this, technically. Like, you could play with all of his damage. You could play with Flame Whip. You can make him break spikes. Like, it's technically doable. There's enough in there. It wouldn't be like a full-on list or anything. So I would probably keep the list separate. Like, you would just choose which one to run. And you would just have like a Richter-only command list. There's technically a lot you could do with it. I think I would have more interest in that when you can actually make him tanky. I don't know if you can really increase his defense. That to me is a little more obtuse because you can't really see his stats in the menu because there is no menu. But I know you can play with some of his hitboxes and some of his momentum, and you can make him fight more bosses than normal. It would be kind of funny just seeing his sub-weapons just do 9999999. Obviously, we'd have to balance it to some like reasonable extent. But technically, if there's interest, it could be done in the future. But I feel like that'll be at least the earliest I would even consider it would be like a 1.15 or something. Yeah, I feel like the big issue for like why I, as like a very new to the game kind of player, to especially Richter, I don't like Richter because I feel like everything touches him and he explodes. So it feels like kind of playing like low gear or no gear Alucard, but I don't feel like I have any of Alucard's safety with like Soul Steel or Tetra Spirit or any of those other things. So it's like, I don't know. I could see it being more fun when you actually get to have like a ton of hearts. Because I feel like, especially if you watch like people play Richter in like speedruns, they're just like heart farming all day, and then only Hydrostorm is worth using. But it could be interesting if some of the other abilities are brought up in terms of damage. Could be interesting. Not a fan of Richter mode or a lot of optional characters due to lack of progression and new skills. Exactly, Christogrim. Yeah, it's just, I definitely miss like the item collectibles for sure. I wish he still had things he collected. Kind of more like a Mega Man style, like, you know, like suddenly he gets like dash or something out after beating a boss. Like not something he necessarily has to equip, but yeah. Definitely missing out due to lack of relics. So I'll leave it there for now. I probably won't touch it for a long time if I touch it. Bloodless mode on Bloodstained's nice since you actually progression have to find all the abilities. I will take your word. I've actually never played Bloodstained. At some point I should probably try out other Castlevanias. I've only played I mean, I've technically played the classics, but I've never beaten the classics. But other than that, I played like Circle of the Moon on stream. That's about it. At some point I should probably try something that is not Soten. But I think that'll be probably closer to Halloween if I had to guess. Recommend Bloodstained. Maybe we'll check it out at some point. I think right now my focus is just making sure the mod is stable. And I have to say, chat, I don't recall at any point the stats breaking. I think the last safety check kind of fixed everything. I mean, obviously we still have the safety commands of min stats for the player. If they want to just fix the stats, they just click min stats and it's good. But also, if for some reason they get messed up, which might have happened, but they might have resolved itself, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, things like swap stats or Pandemonium will always fix an overflow as well going forward. So for some reason I end up at like 200,000 stats, it's going to go, no, that's not correct. And it's going to put you back to the minimum value because it knows you should have been there, but it missed it or something. And I think after doing those two combined safety checks, I have yet to see our stats kind of glitch out or do anything weird. I think the only time we saw strange symbols for numbers was explicitly due to duplicator. And that's expected behavior. That's in vanilla. So other than that, chat, if there's things that you would like to see going forward, maybe in like a 1.10, maybe we'll do joke commands. I think Christogrim was trying to do, what was it? Exclamation mark pictures of dad or exclamation mark corn dog, just a troll. I could probably put a ton of secret joke commands in there. I'll probably list them out in like the paste bin currently, but I probably won't clog the mayhem action list with that. Exactly. Imagine if you could just force the corn dog. Just oops, your entire inventory is corn dog. Exclamation mark talisman when. Just for you, Christogrim. Make note of it. Let's see. We're gonna call these the joke commands. I need new icons for this. As I said before, I'm not a UI person. So I gotta figure it out at some point. We have corn dog, we have pictures of dad. What else is in there? Talisman. He used to throw out the corn dog or something. Maybe, we'll see. We'll put some of those in there. Slam bush, slam dominium. Oh no. Do you imagine? Oh my gosh. Actually, it's funny that you say that, Christogrim. I really wish I could do something with Axe Lord armor. I cannot figure out what it looks at in the hex if somebody figured it out, I could probably just code around it. I just don't know, like, his jumping values, his speed values, and his damage values are all different than Alucard's. And I have not seen anybody document it at all. So if you can find it, I actually think Axelord armor would have been cool. Because, like, he would have been the candidate for the multi-jump, for example. But the multi-jump doesn't work on him either, which is weird. Because I'm like, it's Alucard, and it works on Alucard, but not him. So I would have to potentially document it. Yeah, it's kind of funny. So, like, if you wear Axelord armor, you're actually immune to underwater and things like that. Because he doesn't reference it as a character for some reason. So if you're really tired of underwater, just put on Axe armor. It's just kind of one of those weird things. If he could just gravity boost, Axelord would be playable. Exactly. I was like, man, imagine if he had like the little mini jump, but like if he could just keep jumping forever. Like if he had those little mini jumps, but could just do them. I mean, that would almost fix him. Obviously, you'd have to do something with his damage. But other than that, technically it could have been playable. Because I could just literally... It's not hard for me to do something like, if my armor is this, set my stats to this. Like, that's very easy for me. It's more like, when you're going to something very Soten specific, where it's like, what is your jump velocity as Axe armor? I'm like, I have no idea where that is. So I'd have to see if anybody actually documented specifically Axelord. Like, people have documented Wolf, people have documented Bat and Mist, but yeah. Axelord with underwater. That would be terrible because you also couldn't dive kick. That would actually be horrendous. So we'll put on just a little bit of music, I guess. We'll do more Aquarius. Why not? Who cares? But I might do more research into it again. Maybe it is somewhere deep down in a constant list somewhere in the API. At least, being able to at least mess with his jump height would be interesting. What's worse than library command? It's kind of funny because I can actually force Axelord armor on you, but it won't actually transform you into Axelord. I would love if there's a command that would actually reload Alucard. I think that would be huge. There's so much more I could do with that, chat. If there was some way to refresh your character, it would be crazy. But oh yeah, I can make your weapons and armor, whatever. It just won't... It won't activate until you're in the menu. I tried. Trust me, I tried. I originally was gonna have an Axelord command. Like, literally, exclamation mark, Axelord. And I was like, man, I'm gonna do all these things. Because, you know, it'd be cool to see turbo mode Axelord armor. I'm like, what would that even look like? And then it just doesn't work on him. And I'm like, oh. That sucks. I'm like, man, that would have been so cool. But who knows, maybe one day somebody will find it. I mean, I'll give it another shot. I could do something silly like Axelord armor just gives you like 8,000 strength or something dumb. I could just make it like a complete joke. Or you get 666 strength or something weird. Is there a way for command to trigger button inputs? No. I don't think so. There's a way to track button inputs, and I can have button inputs fire certain things. It's a little obtuse how it tracks it, but I think the problem with that is, like, you have to keep in mind your mapping on the controller into the game's controller settings is a lot of layers. So even if I were to make it do a button, it wouldn't be the same on other people's controllers. It's like, you could... It's kind of like right now we track, like, the dash for speed. Like, there are ways to track what the player is generally doing, the converted button. But then from there, nothing stops you from rearranging the controls within Soten. So, like, you could just defeat it by just saying, like, oh, you know, my jump is actually swing. Something weird. Yeah, I think I'll probably add a couple of these joke commands in there, just for the chat. We haven't played Auto Mayhem in a while, but I think that's pretty stable. I think we've mostly tested the auto part with the chat. The chat is the auto version. No, it's not a bad idea. People are always like, oh, reverse controls or do so and so. I'm like, maybe. Okay, chat. I'm gonna give you one last perform. Once that perform is done, I'm killing the bot. So if you do anything else, you waste your points. Invisible Alucard, exclamation mark vanish. I mean, if you really want that Chrysogrim, it's not hard finding a number. There's many skin colors that make you invisible. 1001 all in. Wow. I mean, if you want Chrysogrim, I will personally never use that command because that seems horrible. But I have all the code for it. You be down for it? I'll put it in there as Chrysogrim only. Masochistic. We'll hide your HUD too. Just everything's gone. Crowd control has it, it's not that bad. You say that now, and then the ambush comes. GG, Chrysogrim. Axelord would trigger a pause. Maybe. Yeah, I was gonna say, Chrysogrim, we're just gonna have like the Chrysogrim icon. They're gonna be like, what does that icon mean? Yeah, so it's like, I'm like, I don't know how you would tell what is going on with certain things in Mayhem. Oh my gosh, if you get slammed during an ambush, oh my gosh. You would see yourself hit the wall and then it's over. You're like, where am I? You're dead, that's where you are. You're in the afterlife. But yeah, I was thinking about it, Chrysogrim. At some point, I'm gonna add another tab to the command list, and it'll just be joke commands. It'll literally be its own tab, like sort of like how right now you have the library and things like that. It's just gonna be there of like meme things. I'll probably leave them disabled by default, but if you just want to do it, big payoff. Chrysogrim netting so much. That is a at least 55% increase of points. That's a lot for next time. Chat, we're gonna go ahead and close down the bot. So I think other than that, I don't think the bot misbehaved at any point. Chat can correct me if I'm wrong. So I think the command list is mostly stable. I mean, you know, it pops out of the menu every now and then. As I said before, I don't care about UI. Maybe I'll do more, we'll see. I think the only thing I could think of that would be like a 1.10 or a 1.11 after that would be maybe trying to update how it draws the Mayhem meter and the commands. I would probably have to look at how the most recent version of Chaos did it. As I said before, I am not a UI person. So I would try to look at that as another template and kind of look through and change it. But I think from a standpoint of getting it to run, I mean, I made some updates so the relics scale better. I made some very minor changes with it from like the version that I had and expanded on. But other than that, I think that's all I can think of. So from the constant ramblings, I think we're going to cut it off here. At least in terms of YouTube. So chat, say goodbye to YouTube. Hopefully you'll join me again when you happen to see me on next time with Mayhem. I'm not sure when the next time I would do it would be. It probably won't be next Thursday. I'd have to think about it. I think my motivation to work on it happens to stem from people showing interest in the game. So I think I might take a week break or two to kind of see how people feel about the current version. And from there, I'll probably release another tutorial document or something, because I think, for example, Master of None wanted to play it. I think Mateus was interested in playing at one point. And the Auto Mayhem is very, very easy to set up. The one that's complicated is the chatbot. So what I would probably do is I would need to export my current command list and update the existing document I have. So I think in the future, I'm gonna keep everything still on my Twitch page. But don't forget, if you're not already in my Discord, please go to the Discord. It has all the recent links, including the latest 1.08 GitHub version. So, as I said before, installing it is very easy for Auto Mayhem. It is simple as drag and drop folder into BizHawk, hit run. Like, it's that level of installation. But in terms of the chatbot, that one's more involved. I have one from when we were still doing Chaos, like a long time ago. But it references a command list, which is no longer there. So I would probably have to start exporting the new custom command list going forward. That way chat could copy everything I have. So that way you don't have to worry about your give gold, your reward golds, your exclamation mark gold. All that would just be packaged together for the end user to use. So that would take a little bit more time on my side to correct things. I'd also have to update the screenshots. But I think the overall setup still remains the same. I don't think anything else changes aside from just screenshots of what menu to update. That's about it, really. So technically, if you want to, you could apply almost everything that's there to Mayhem. In any case, we'll probably have another formal update. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll decide to do a video of installation if people are interested. But for now, I'm going to do probably a written document. And I think that's a good stopping point for YouTube. So long, YouTube. Hopefully catch you again in the next video.